We are late and very straight. Wouldn't that make more sense? Late and straight?
Well,
Sounds
yeah.
Yeah. Guys, we're late and straight over here. You know why we're late? We were pounding puss. We were touching boobies. We're twisted on some titties. That's what straight people say, right?
Yeah.
I'm pulling it off, right?
Sure.
Oh, shit, we are live.
Hi, Missy B.
Hey, Missy B, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. We had a lot to get to. Actually, no, not really. There's almost nothing to talk about these days. Wouldn't it be great if you just heard a morning show? Just be like, all right, we got a lot of time to fill today. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Hopefully we can read some fun facts or a top 10 list or something. Is Rolling Stone put out something ridiculous that we can go through?
Is time and temperature still a thing you can call?
Yeah.
Let's see what I have in my pockets.
Yeah. You guys want to talk about lint?
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right. No, we're not doing butt stuff, Missy B.
We were
Well,
docking.
I can't speak for all three of us. One of us was not doing butt stuff. All right. Top 25 bass players. You got it. Let's get on that. Without further ado, I think we should start the show.
Oh, yeah.
I told them in the strongest of words to just do it.
You see, this is a we just do it kind of show.
I see what I'm saying. I thought. No, so you're saying that you done fucked up now. You know that, don't you?
Episode
76.
Are you a boner guy?
Oh, I was a boner guy.
You know what? I miss penis.
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Is it going to be absolutely riveting? Is it going to change your life by any stretch? Probably not, but it's going to be at least entertaining, okay?
By the way, for those people that are in the back, remember to shut the fuck up.
Mattio!
I've been dying to say that.
Cuz-a-roo.
Slap-a-rooney.
It's showtime.
WATP.
WATP.
Hello, Rubber Dicks and Cuzzaroos. Welcome to another episode of Who Are These Podcasts, the only show that's still just laughing at jerks. I'm your host, Carl, the $850,000 man. And of course, with me every Wednesday, a man who's still waiting for his big break. It's Adam Bush.
Fingers crossed, Carl. Fingers crossed this is going to be it.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Producer Chris is here as well.
Hello.
Please go to whoarethese.com. That's where you get our email address, voicemail number, link to our subreddit, link to our Discord server, link to our merchandise, link to our YouTube channel, and that link to Patreon and Supercast featuring 2 exclusive bonus episodes every single month. I just dropped a bonus episode yesterday. We did a crossover with the Blind Mike Project. And of course, when I do a crossover with Blind Mike, we're looking at Julia Fox's ridiculous autobiography. One of the greatest non-fiction books ever written. It is wild. And our boyfriend goes to Rikers Island. He's in prison, but he's still somehow able to harass the hell out of her and drive her insane. In fact, she ends up in the insane asylum.
Wow.
Yeah, padded walls, shackles. They force her to take drugs she doesn't want to take.
So how old is she at this point?
She's 15, and it's 2007. None of this makes sense. It's great. So you got to check that out. Patreon.com/WhoAreThesePodcasts, or if you're a member here on YouTube, you can check out all the bonus shows under the membership tab. And also, I want to remind people, Hackamania 3. Tickets available, hackamania.com. It's April 10th through the 12th in Las Vegas. Promo code WATP for 10% off your order. We're still adding to the lineup, but we'll be there. Nobody Likes Onions, Tukey Soup, Cardiff Electric, The Creep Off.
The Adam Bush Project.
Well, he's been pitching that, but
I believe it's some kind of hovercraft.
yeah, he's been pitching that. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
No.
Also, we encourage our listeners to give us 5 stars wherever you review podcasts, and then shit all over us in the comments section. Today, we'll be watching Chris D'Elia watch videos and make painful attempts at comedy. Bill Burr is still angry at those greedy CEOs. Opie is talking O&A reunion yet again. Stuttering John is striking channels and saying extremely defamatory things on his podcast. He's going to get himself in trouble with that kind of stuff.
Whoops.
Also, Megan will be here with another round of Is It Gay? Cardiff brings a round of Tapoka Dabbler. We got your reviews and voicemails. But first, an amazing interview with Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia. I'm sure you've seen his name before. Have you ever used Wikipedia? We all have. And he's on this show. I want to thank Japanese Fart Enthusiast for turning me on to this. He told me about this in our Discord. You know, the Discord server is free to join. The link is at whoarethese.com. And there's a review suggestions channel in there that I check all the time. And it helps us program this very show. Be the producer of WATP.
Yeah.
By going to the review suggestions channel in our Discord server.
And keep that artwork coming.
Keep the artwork coming and the song parodies. We love all of that. But this is a fun interview that we get to see with Jimmy Wales from Wikipedia.
All right, new episode of Young and Naive. I have a new guest. Who are you?
I'm Jimmy Wales, founder of Wikipedia.
You're the founder or co-founder? Because
I don't care. That's the dumbest question in the world.
Really?
Absolutely.
There seems to be a dispute.
There's no dispute. I don't care. So, yeah. So say what you like. It doesn't matter.
Well, isn't that like when it comes to Wikipedia a problem? You know, what are the facts?
Yeah. Well, it's not a fact, it's an opinion. So you can have whatever opinion you like. It doesn't matter.
But for you, you're the founder.
Can I just say again, it doesn't matter? I've answered your question 4 times. You know what? I'm done. Thank you. Thanks.
What's going on?
It's stupid. Don't ask me stupid questions.
How is that stupid?
It's a stupid question.
It was the first question. All right, we're done here. The shortest interview of Young and Naive. Bye.
Good stuff.
They deserve each other.
Yeah. Seemed that was going to go in a good direction at some point, but I guess we'll never know.
He clearly doesn't care.
It's the end of that. Seems like he cares a lot about that.
A little bit.
Maybe he doesn't like the other people who claim to be founders of Wikipedia. That's what it seems like to me. Like if people said, like, didn't you and producer Chris start WATP? I'd be like, no, definitely not.
And we didn't invent gray matter either.
Well, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, let's talk about Chris D'Elia, because Chris D'Elia does a show called Congratulations with Chris D'Elia. It's his solo show that he does. And he really comes so unprepared for this thing. He thinks he's just going to sit down in front of the camera and do his wacky voices and talk nonsense and keep people engaged and in tune with that. Well, lately, he's been doing what a lot of these podcasters do and a lot of YouTubers do. He is watching videos that he finds interesting online and then reacting to them. And so the problem, I think, is that he's not watching them ahead of time. So we're seeing his first attempt at making jokes about these videos. And he's watching this video. It's like an advertisement for a robot that will help you around the house. So he's seeing this introduction to this helpful robot, and wait until you hear the name of this guy who's introducing the robot. Chris is just going to go off on this. See if you can count the jokes that Chris comes up with.
My name is Burnt, and today
My name is Burnt. Hello, my name is Singed. Hello, my name is Ash. Hello.
our human.
Hello, my name is Ouch. Hello, my name is and this is Neil.
Good stuff, Chris.
This is the worst Mystery Science Theater ever.
It's not great. I know. He probably should have written some of this down ahead of time, I would imagine.
He's also doing that John thing. He's so hungry to get in there, he won't even watch it. The guy said 3 words.
Right. That's one of the problems here is he feels like he has to react to everything. He can't just like let it play a little bit because he goes back and restarts it and proves that podcasting is actually very hard to do.
My name is Burnt, and today...
What the fuck is his name? Burnt? You just fucking meet people with different names from a different continent. That's fucking crazy, dude. What's wrong with Jim and Timothy? It's so crazy that they'll just be like, dude, you get your fucking Uber and the Uber guy comes on and he's like, you're like, who? Oh, here comes Bolon. Then that's fine. But if Bolon's a name, why can't Bolon be a name over in fucking Virginia, you know? Bolon? The fuck?
You know, without Eric Griffin, he sounds like Eric Griffin.
Right? It's incredible that he still has a show that people watch. And we've been paying attention to Bill Burr lately and looking at the comments underneath his show, and nobody likes Bill Burr's show anymore. You read the comments, you see like everyone is clowning Bill. So I was curious, like, are people enjoying this show? Why are people watching Chris D'Elia's podcast? And I saw this comment come up. 2557, hello, my name is Burnt. Bit absolutely killed me with laughing faces. And then someone responds to that. That gets 20 likes. Someone responds to that. I was laughing at that so hard, dude. Now, if you think that I played a part of it out of context, that was the whole part this person's referring to. This was a very hilarious part of Chris D'Elia's podcast.
I think these people, if they're real, they're watching it out of tradition, obligation, ASMR. It's just a thing they listen to. They like the sound of it to fall asleep. They formed a connection with them because I don't think Chris would find this funny at all.
No. Chris is podcasting on easy mode.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, he's going to pass every level. It's not that impressive.
He plays gigs in Europe. I don't think he's like, your name is what? Sven? Get a load of this guy, everybody.
See how long it took him to come up with a European sounding name? It took him forever to even do that.
And it was Gorbals? What was it?
I don't know.
Bolin. Why can't everybody be Bolin? I don't know.
I don't know, man. People have different names, different languages. It's a thing.
You don't have to tip. Just click the thing.
All right, so he goes back to this robot video. And this is funny because he's confused why this robot exists in the first place. This is like a robot that does household chores for you. But he gets very confused of why this robot would exist.
Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Okay, so this humanoid is for the home, and it's 20 G's, okay? So you need fucking 20 racks for this motherfucker, for this 5'6" bitch, right? I mean, this thing is 60-something pounds, 5'6". That's nothing, dude. Like this thing, like my wife is 5'8", and she's, I don't know, 1 something. So this thing is a bitch, dude.
It's not a sex robot. Why is he comparing it to his wife?
Yeah.
Why does it matter? I also love that he's like, my wife is 100 something. Yeah, careful.
I think he's saying I can take it.
I think so too, because why is he calling it a bitch?
Yeah.
It's also not a battle bot. It doesn't have MMA as a skill set.
Please stop hurting me.
Yeah, right. He's giving it a noogie. See, I told you guys, this is worth 20,000. Look at this. What a bitch.
Whoops, the swirly killed it.
I'm not waterproof on the head. That's how robots talk, right? In 2025?
Yes.
I thought so. So yeah, he continues on about this this bitch bot, and he's all over the place. So you can tell his brain's trying to think of like a comedic premise, like where am I going with this? What's my angle? What's my joke? And it never gets anywhere.
If I'm getting a robot, like I you know, and this is a hard take. If I'm getting a robot, dude, I don't want no bitch bot, dude. I want a straight up. I don't want to feel threatened in my own house. I'll say that. But you know, you got the switches, so you could just turn it off. But like, you know, I want to feel like he's capable because I watched this dude do a video. The robot do a video of putting a drink away in the fucking dishwasher. Took 6 minutes.
He didn't know where he was going with that or what the joke was going to be. Now this robot's putting a drink away in the dishwasher, which is not where drinks go. Oh. So I think he's confused of what his angle's supposed to be. And again, he hasn't watched more of this video than we've all seen. So it's like, well, let the video play for a minute. Maybe there'll be something interesting that you can latch on to and comment on.
Your takes won't be so hard.
But instead, it's like specific to the height and weight of the robots. Like, that's not where the comedy's going to be, Chris. Maybe like watch it fumble around the house or something. Like watch it vacuuming or something and then make fun of that.
I think we're going to find the same problem with Bill Burr. These people don't know who they are anymore, and they're trapped between who they've become now that they're rich and successful, who they're supposed to be appealing to their audience, and then who they really want to be. So he's trying to find an angle on this thing that he thinks a normal person would have, and he's failing.
The other part of this, and I'm glad you brought up Bill again, because these people are obligated. They have sponsors. They have to put out episodes every week or whatever, twice a week for Bill. And so they're obligated to do the show. And it was amazing to me to hear Bert Kreischer talk to Tom Segura about how he wishes he didn't have to podcast anymore. I think a lot of these guys have fallen into this trap where they're like, this is my steady income. This is my easy paycheck. I don't have to travel for it. I can do it from my house. Because for comedians, they can make a lot more money going on the road, but that sucks. They want to just be able, like us, walk down to the basement and record a show. And then it gets tedious and they're not putting any effort into it. So it's not fun for them. And they're watching the numbers go down, but they still have enough money that they're doing it. And it just seems to me like Chris is going through the motions and he's miserable.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And with Burr Kreischer, that's the rock bottom. It's not even that you feel that way. It's that you're comfortable enough to say that on the podcast.
And to your co-host.
That's where we heard it.
He's just like, don't you wish we'd have to do this anymore, Tom? Tom's like, I mean, this is my whole thing, man.
Give us hell, Bert.
It's crazy. And Chris D'Elia has turned into a stuttering idiot.
But he's basically so this robot.
I mean, just watch the video ahead of time. Jot down a couple notes, maybe some bullet points. I believe Ray DeVito even does this. He has a couple bullet points.
Ooh, low blow,
before
Carl.
he starts the show. I was trying to be mean.
Mission
I think I pulled it
accomplished.
off. It was rough. So Chris D'Elia is just out here watching something. But. And then he loses his train of thought once again and decides like, oh yeah, maybe I should just watch this video.
So fine, okay. So then, and let's just watch a little bit of this. So
The robot, Nene.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You just not telling me?
here, let's go to this part. Okay, I can't play that part.
5-pound carrying capacity so that it can handle any.
Look at this.
To make it uniquely safe for you and your home. But safe doesn't mean limited.
So he doesn't know what to do with this now. He's scrubbing through. Oh, no, I can't show that part. I guess I'll show you this part.
Yeah. He looks interested in it, actually. Which is
Right.
it's not always great for funny.
Yeah, and like if you're interested in this robot, I'm sure you can afford it, Chris. Like you can just do that on your time. Figure out if you want to purchase this robot or not.
It's like, I got enough slaves.
You're right. I might put the robot in the house with the chicks I'm banging because they are not cleaning up after each other. That would
He's
be
not
very
supposed
helpful.
to be so comfortable that he's picking his nose. He wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't like the green screen. I think the show looked better when he had the wood behind him. Is it just me?
Do you? You like?
You might be
I think
biased.
it looks great. You know, it's good for sound dampening as well. It's a lot of advantages to the.
It's manly.
It's current. It just screams 2025. So then he finds this other video. And he starts this video up, and again, he falls into this problem of he feels like he needs to react to it immediately. And I'm not sure how he found this video or why he found this video, why he thought it would be entertaining. So what we're going to watch is over the next few clips, Chris is going to play a video that is boring, that no one should watch on purpose. And then he's going to realize it sucks and try to sell it. Like, no, I definitely did this on purpose because this is actually great. So this is where it starts off. You have 3 teenagers in a car chewing the shit, as John would say.
Dude, this kind of shit.
What's your favorite serving of potato? Dude, I'm not doing the potato jokes because you're out of fucking shit.
Dude, 2 guys in the front car, and then the guy in the back car gets mad because of they just brought up this kid brought up potatoes. The kid in the passenger seat brought up potatoes. The kid in the back gets ornery.
What's your favorite serving of potato? Dude, I'm not doing the potato jokes because you're out of fucking shit.
They all sound the exact same. I can't even believe that's 3 different voices you heard if you're just listening.
I think it was just 2, but so already he seems disinterested in this thing.
Yeah.
But he's like, wow, can you believe this? This guy brought up potatoes. This guy doesn't want to talk about potatoes.
Every week, at least one of us gets shit for describing the clip and then
Yeah.
playing it and then saying what just happened.
Yeah.
But not as literally as he just did.
Yeah. So far, we don't know why we're watching this. So now he realizes, like, okay, I got to start selling this. He's going to get a little chuckle out of this one.
Who's out of shit? What are you talking about? Anytime there's silence, anytime something's not hilarious, Chris brings up fucking potatoes. No, I don't. Who's out of this, you fucking spud? All you do anything to bring up potatoes or french fries. Shut the fuck up. My God.
So Chris is going, this guy doesn't want to talk about potatoes. See that? Guys in the front want to talk potatoes. Guys in the back, not a potato talker.
Let's bring Cardiff on.
If only Cardiff was here when we need him to get the inside scoop. So Chris decides he needs to sell this a little bit better than how he's selling it so far. Because right there, even he's just like, oh, okay. So let's really sell it.
Anytime there's sweet fucking silence, Chris brings up potatoes.
Dude, that's a great obsession. This is an origin story. He's going to be Potato Man.
There it is. He found his angle. That's what it's going to be. Yes. This is actually a video that people will be talking about, like, what was it, Mikey Bit Me or Billy from the Dentist, whatever the fuck those videos were. This is going to go down in history with those videos. Oh, this is going to be an origin story, Potato Guy. He's got nothing on this. It's brutal. This is how he's filling the time. And he continues to ramp up. Like, we should all be entertained by this.
Shut up!
Bro, this kind of shit, if you're a teenager, would have you dying. I get it, bro. I get it.
He doesn't get it.
Finally, and during the break, what's your favorite kind of potato? French fries or this or that?
That's a fucking stupid question, though. He is right. What a boring fuck, you know? What's your favorite potato is an offense that deserves get out of the car.
So he's trying to find his angle again. We watched this with the previous video. He's like, is this hilarious? And I get it. If I was a teenager, this would be so funny, or is it boring and I hate this question and this guy sucks?
He doesn't know, but he doesn't get it, and he doesn't want to seem like he doesn't. So he's coming up with something.
Yeah, I don't know who curated this for him. I don't know why he's watching this video.
Somebody younger, so he's trying to act like he's still cool.
That must be it. They're like, dude, you're going to love this potato video. So he watches that. We saw all of his reactions right there. He wasn't sure what to make of it. He decides to back it up, play it all over again, and figure out if he can make it funny.
Shut the fuck up.
They're dying.
Please, I'm literally begging you. It's either you shut the fuck up or I cut my ears off and sew them to a necklace.
Wow.
I'm sick of it. My God.
Bro, why does he the way he says it is crazy. Wait, hold on. Let's see the beginning.
What's your favorite serving of potato? Dude, I'm not doing the potato jokes because you're out of fucking
mash.
shit.
The guy goes mash. I'm like, how do you not say what do you mean to that? Even though it's so specific, that is a fucking
Favorite serving of potato. Dude, I'm not doing the potato jokes because you're out of fucking shit. Who's out of shit? Chris,
What are you talking about?
Anytime there's silence, anytime something's not hilarious, Chris brings up fucking potatoes.
Been there, dude. I love it. I wish I was in that car. It's hilarious, dude.
I wish I was in that car. It's hilarious. Okay, cool.
I may say this too often, but that's Opie-esque.
Yes.
He thinks he's onto something.
He said mashed, like he's got a Boston accent. Yeah, he does have a Boston accent. Can you believe that? They all talk the same. Yeah, they're all from Boston. That's why that happens.
I think he's trying to impress Becca the intern.
Yeah, he's trying to impress somebody there who's like, "Yep, we got your show for you. You're gonna look at robots. There's kids talking about potatoes and cracking up in a car." Yeah. It's like, good.
So just do your thing.
Don't tell me anything else. I got it from here. So go do your thing. If you ever send it to me, producer Chris, we got a clip package for you, Carl. You just do your thing. Fired immediately. It's like, no, write notes for me. What am I supposed to say?
No. You just do your magic.
All right, fair enough. So then later on, he finds a robot that he likes. Because remember, he didn't like that bitch robot. So now he finds one that's kicking ass.
I need to fuck around with this robot, dude. I'll honestly, straight up, I'll fuck it. I don't care. Sweetie, it's not real. You can't be mad. And I'm not gay. It's not a guy. It's tin. He's only 60. He's only 60 pounds.
That was a callback. Callback to the other robot that he was talking about. I love that this dynamic that he has where he tries to play it off like his wife doesn't want to murder him for cheating on her with 1,000 girls. Yeah. Some of them maybe younger than they should have been. And so he's just like, he has this hypothetical. He's fucking this robot that he's watching. He's like, sweetie, you can't be mad at me for this one. She's like, I can't be more mad at you. So yes, that is correct.
You're a scamp. The way you avoided charges and prosecution, you little devil.
I love when national magazines write up about your sex life while we're married. It's great. We just had a newborn. No, it's awesome. This is fun stuff. Thanks.
It was funny because you turned our marriage into a joke and me into a laughing stock. That's the funny part.
That's really, really good stuff. Appreciate that. But wait, he has one more on this robot, and he's turning into Stuttering John. I know you just said Opie, but this is specifically what Stuttering John would do on his show.
Dude. Just nuts. Oh. Damn, I'm trying to... Oh, wait, I got to send this to myself. What's the fucking...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I got to send this to myself.
God
damn it. What's my fucking phone number?
Jesus Christ. He's helpless.
What was that piece of shit show he did with his brother?
Oh, they're still doing that.
Lifeline?
Yeah, Lifeline, yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, yeah, Chris with anyone else is going to be better because Chris 100% of the time sucks.
I'm realizing that.
But yeah, his brother's terrible too. They're both really bad. They're giving advice.
I forgot that was the premise.
That's the premise of that show. Because yeah, I was checking out Chris's channel today and I was looking for what he's up to. And who was bringing that to us? Andy or someone?
I think so.
Oof.
You said it before. I think it's very true. Broadcasting on your own for long periods of time, it just messes you up. And it's fascinating. We keep saying it's like John, it's like Opie. There's some disease that we're going to find and name that is this lolcow thing they all end up having from all different spaces where they just become the same person with the same instincts.
Staring back at yourself on a screen and cracking yourself up. These people should be institutionalized immediately. We have Bill Burr coming up. We have Opie coming up. We'll talk about that. First, we have our
Cringe of the Week. Cringe of the Week.
This one comes in from Robo Shitstain MK9000 in our Discord. Is a podcast called Metal Gear Red Podcast. Now, basically what this is these are this is the American Communist Party. They're shilling this new concept called MAGA communism. And this guy, Jackson Hinkle, who's been banned from YouTube and various social media platforms for misinformation, which is not something that I think is a bad thing. I think getting banned from platforms means you're maybe onto something. But this guy's saying some bullshit. So these guys are pro-communism. And I like the way this guest on the show, Jackson, is spinning how great communism is.
I don't understand how anyone could look at what's happening in the world today, objectively look at the rise of North Korea, how beautiful North Korea is. By the way, the women's soccer team, football team in North Korea, U17, just won the FIFA World Cup for the second year in a row. The rise of China, and arrive at the position that, no, we should not follow in their wake, or adopt this for American characteristics. We should adopt the Nordic model, or we should adopt South Korea. South Korea has 10 elderly citizens that are committing unalivings each and every day.
So this is fun because he's praising North Korea and how great it is to be there, and talking about like South Korea, people are like taking their lives. Well, in North Korea, they can't afford the noose or the wobbly stool, so that's part of the problem. But also the metrics he's focused on. So sports teams, totalitarianism often produces great sports teams. It's one of the things they do. They focus on it. I know that the North Korea leader is big into sports. So I could see her would be like, hey, we want to look good to the world. Let's make these slaves really good at a sport. Let's find the slaves that are really good at the sport and let's make them practice all the time and get into really good shape and be good at it. And this guy picks that metric as that proves communism is working.
A good business model.
Yeah, that must be it. And it's a beautiful place too. So there's that. Except for at nighttime because it's pitch black. Adam's on mute.
What he meant was the women are beautiful. The women are beautiful. When he said it's a beautiful place, I think he meant they have hot women.
That might be true. I do watch Squid Game, and there is a woman who came over from North Korea in that's easy on the eyes, as the kids say.
You're the only guy who ever jacked off to Squid Game.
I know. I wear it as a badge of pride. I think that's very impressive.
Badge of pride?
A badge. I have a badge of pride over here. Speaking of over here, we have the Super Tip Machine, also known as the Super Tip System, in play, supertip.gg/WATP, and you can go there right now, supertip.gg/WATP, to participate in the show and also help support this program like Echo Pineapple is doing. Shout out to $2 Dan. Please support his channel. All right, $2 Dan. Support him. Michael P. Headed to a Google Doll show on a Wednesday. How Western New York is that? R.I.P. Tara. Go Bills. That's pretty Western New York. What kind of venue are the Google Dolls playing these days? They're not in arenas, right? Probably in a theater somewhere.
Flying Bison, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's where the Ice Dogs last played. Go Bills tomorrow night against the Texans.
Yeah.
You know, Delia wanted to react to Lolita and Cuties, but he would out himself more.
Please leave Delia alone.
Fair enough. Diana Sclans. What was Maud's costume? I imagined a fairy.
That's a great question. You're talking about my pit bull. I went looking for the photo too, and I couldn't find it, but I believe it was a ballerina of some kind. It wasn't mine. I didn't have them on hand. A friend dressed them. She fucking loved it. I'm telling you. Prove it.
Dame Taft, I came for Bush.
Clean it up afterwards.
Don't we all? Dick Butane. Please ask Adam stupid questions.
I'm ready.
Boss Hog with 279 Canadian. Thank you very much. The Michael Gavin Ali Show. Hey, Carl, I sent a previous message about coming on the show again. Next month works for me. I could do an SJ segment or review a podcast.
Cool.
You know, honestly, where this guy's calling is calling into the El Harible program.
Mm-hmm.
MGA is a fantastic caller on there, and I'd hate to steal him away from the show where people know him. You know, that's what he's really known for at this point.
Yeah.
But don't contact us. We'll contact you. Our people will be in touch with your people. AO1012. Think we see why he's banned now. Well, he's banned for misinformation or not understanding how sports works or something. Madam Priest with a $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, Madam Priest. We appreciate that. Okay, we got a bunch of other stuff to get to today. Bill Burr, Opie and Ron show. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mention what we did on the bonus show with Blind Mike. So we do the Julia Fox stuff.
Sure.
But then someone sent in this Opie and Anthony segment from 2010 where Opie got into it with his producer. And it was very telling. It's very much all the things that you've heard Anthony and E-Rock complain about Greg shells and Opie being in an ornery mood. And everyone has to be like, all right, hey, sorry, man. The guy just made an offhand comment before the show even started off air, and Opie had to dress him down in the studio. And it's brutal. It's very fun. I think I want to do more of we do the series of Living in the Past with Stuttering John.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to do more of that with Opie from the Opie and Anthony show, because we all listen to the Opie and Anthony show, but it's different hearing it now, knowing what was going on behind the scenes, how much everyone hated Opie, and what a bitch he is. Because we didn't really know Opie's personality as well as we do now that he's a miserable failure.
Who has changed more? Who has
every day.
stayed the same between the two?
Between Opie and Anthony?
No, between Opie and Stuttering John.
Oh, that's a good question.
It's for another bonus show.
I mean, Opie was the host of his show. John could have never have done that.
Sure.
So there's that.
But
they both regressed. They both have become worse versions of who they are, but John more aggressively. Because you hear on those tapes that you played, they were so great. Opie's using the same phrases, the same comebacks, the same defenses. John is turned into this, ogre, this like Captain Lou Albano under the stairs.
Yeah, that's the kind of insight I'm looking for.
Very good. All right, let's talk about Billy Burr. And, he does 2 podcasts a week. Bill does his Monday morning podcast that we learned is recorded on Sundays while he's watching football. And then he has his Thursday afternoon podcast that he puts out as well. And the most recent Thursday afternoon podcast was 30 minutes long, including the ad reads. So he's really kind of just phoning it in at this point. I don't think he really cares about it at all.
A lot of the
No one else
episodes are
seems to.
2.5 hours, 3 hours. These are now half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, even this one. So I'll show you the clip here I want to play for you to start things off. So this is his podcast from the 13th of November, the Thursday show. And if you're looking at my screen right now, you can see that it says it's 2 hours and 9 minutes long. His podcast ends 30 minutes in, and then they just play old episodes of his show. And I'm not sure why they're doing that. I don't know if that's for the algorithm, if there's a reason why a longer video on YouTube would get more views or make more money or something, because it's so random. It's just a random episode they just start playing as soon as his 30-minute show is over.
Wonder what the strategy
Maybe
is.
it's to fool people like Adam into thinking he's doing long episodes.
That has to be it, because I didn't know.
that must be it.
Perception.
So this is more examples of him just cracking himself up. And we keep talking about this. You can't just do a show by yourself for years and years. You will lose your mind.
Then it becomes exclusive. It's like the ultimate look what I got. Like, you know what a fucking Birkin bag is? It's the new iPhone for whores.
Wow, that one really caught him, didn't it? Yeah. He was not ready for that. You write down that timestamp. You want me to play that laugh again? That's a kind of. Yeah. That's good for the board, I think. I backed it up 5 seconds because that's what the arrow button does, and it didn't even catch the beginning of the laugh. He was already mid-laugh 5 seconds ago. What the fuck? How far back do I have to go? Let's try 10 seconds.
You know what a fucking Birkin bag is? It's the new iPhone for whores.
Holy shit.
You know those tech nerds?
Yeah.
Like they got to get the new phone. I'm not going to name this person, but I knew somebody. I still know somebody that was so into technology. They had to get the iPhone every time. The first day it came out, they had to get it.
It's Robert Kelly. We all know. We talked about it all the time on Opie and Anthony. You guys talked about it together. We know it's Robert Kelly.
And then they had to take it out when they were at the comedy club, and just be scrolling on it, just to be scrolling on it for someone to be like, is that the iPhone 9? Oh my God, right? This dude one time, he wanted the new phone so bad. He was busy, had like an audition. He made his wife go down there and stand in line to get a fucking phone. I was like, dude.
How is that funny?
I don't know.
He made his wife go get the phone. Can you believe it? I guess.
Can you play the next 3 seconds that just happened? Is it there or not? I love his
Why don't you
comeback.
just wait a week? In a week, there's not going to be a line. You can just walk in there like a goddamn person. He's like, I don't know, dude. I gotta have it. It's just, it's my fucking thing. Technology's just my thing. And I was like, all right, you know what? Fair enough.
Okay.
That's it. After all that, why are you making your wife get that phone? I want to know. You said you would, so it's fine.
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. That's fine. I think he's lost his bite a little bit.
Yeah, no shit. Do you have an opinion on this or not? No, not really.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Fair enough.
Bobby's a good guy. It's cool. So then he gets into his ad reads, and he fuck this one up. Holy shit. Again, when you do ad reads, especially on, well, I think on any show, if someone's paying for an ad, whoever purchased the ad, usually it's an agency, maybe it's internal to the company, they want to go back and review it. Make sure you did it right, make sure you hit the talking points, and just make sure you're doing a good job with the ad read. So I can't imagine what this advertiser thinks about this.
Every gram matters in the Ridge Wallet 2.0. They found the perfect balance. And I just fucking scrolled back up to the top. My apologies. Where the hell is it? Ridge Wallet. Say hello, 12. It's 10%. I just did it again. I just did it again. Sorry. What the some things are just embarrassing. This is just embarrassing. Sale of the Ridge wallet. Everything's better on the Ridge. Okay, it's 10% letter. Every gram matters in the.
This is crazy. It's not a live show.
Right.
And he's even like, this is embarrassing. Sorry. It's like, yeah, edit all of this out. I fucked up some ad reads in my day and I edited it before I posted it to our feed.
He gave them so little material, they had to use every word he said.
I guess so. So I found that to be surprising. It's just the opposite of professional. And also, like he said, embarrassing. Well, now let's get into CEO talk. This is what Billy's known for, man. Down with the CEOs, man. Because they're too rich and powerful, man.
I don't know. I don't understand these fucking. I don't understand people. They just look at people as like these things to manipulate and just fucking make money of these.
But this is very funny because it's right after his ad reads. He goes through all these ad reads. He's like, can you believe these fucking people are just trying to get money out of us? What's wrong with them? Yeah.
To manipulate and just fucking make money of these. I'm telling you. Trump has the right idea with these fucking vans. He's just putting the wrong people in them. He should be just going around getting all the fucking CEOs. That's what he should be doing. All the sociopaths. There's nothing wrong with rounding up people as long as you're doing the right ones. Unfortunately, I know who those people are.
He sure does. And they're not royalty in the Middle East. Those are not the people. It's those gosh darn CEOs running the companies. Those are the people who should be rounded up. Sent off to a camp.
You're going to see this a lot with Bill Burr, where everybody is not allowed to do or say certain things, but he is. And he'll decide who can say things about women or who can make dirty jokes. It's all up to him. And he's letting you know and signaling to us, I think, by laughing. It's always when he says something, kind of wild, like women are whores. I don't mean it. I don't mean it.
Yeah. It's funny when I say it, right, guys?
But not when anybody else does.
And then he takes a turn and gets real political here, as he often does.
If I was running Alligator Alcatraz, this is who I would put in there. Let's try to avoid the obvious. Like what I was just saying, fucking heartless CEOs and the politicians they own.
Whoa. All right, Bill. That's right. Way to be a populist with the rest of us here. Yeah, it's those CEOs and the politicians we got to fight against. And at a certain point, I think you become too successful and have too much money to have these opinions, but also to continue on with this track after he took the money from Saudi Arabia and everyone gave him shit for it. And he hasn't figured out a way to pivot from this at all. He's still doing the same spiel, the same act. Like, these people in America, these are horrible people, right? And I love at the very end of this episode, like I said, it's only 30 minutes long, but this is something that's weighing on him heavily, I think.
All right. Have a great weekend, you cunts. Be nice to each other. Don't give in to this fucking, all of this craziness on the internet, around the world and all of that shit. You can still be a good fucking shit. Hey, don't cost nothing. All right. I'll talk to you.
Hey guys, you want to stop making fun of me now? Would everyone be cool with like just not making fun of me anymore? Because that'd be cool. I'd like that. He ends his show with that. All right, so if everyone can stop being an asshole,
don't give in to it.
That'd be neat. I know, don't give in to it. The bots are making you do it. Don't forget that. Fucking this robot that Crystalia sold me is making me be a jerk on the internet.
He doesn't know who he is or what he's doing.
I noticed that. So you checked out this episode as well, Adam Bush.
I sure did.
What did you pick up on?
We picked a lot of the same things in terms of like the ad reads and the battle against technology. But if you can play my clip number 2, it'll show you that he doesn't know how to act or who he is anymore.
Just go to Switzerland. And she goes, all right, we'll have dinner one night. So we go to have dinner one night. We go to this fancy fucking schmancy restaurants, which I don't like fancy. I like good food. All right, I'm not gonna say like I like to eat some garbage, but like, those fancy restaurants, they fucking bring the thing out, and there's like a 20 minutes. It's not 20 minutes, but there's a long, like, speech that somebody has to give, and they have to tell you about all of the food. So I guess they think if you went to the restaurant, you're really into food.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Yeah. That's precisely what it is. Also, they kind of want to know like what they might be able to order and how it's prepared. So yeah, that's how that works.
Who does he think he is? He's like, I'm not the kind of guy to just turn to my wife and say, let's go have a fancy dinner in Switzerland, and then show up there, and now they're treating me like I'm some hoity-toity rich guy. That's you, Bill. They're going to tell you what's in the food.
And then they assumed that there was a special event we were celebrating or something. They asked me if it was my birthday. It's crazy.
Just bring the food, please.
Just because I'm dropping $1,200 on dinner, they think that this is like a big deal for us. What assholes!
I like good food. I don't want to know about it.
Right. Just put it. I'm going to close my eyes. Just put it in my mouth. Tell me when to bite down.
So we can go to the first one in the next batch. I am not familiar with Bill Burr's podcast. I was familiar with his acting work and his comedy, but I didn't realize what his podcast was. And it certainly makes me understand why Opie feels like he can do the kind of show he does. But I'm here for insights. I want to know what he's working on. I want to know what it's like being an actor, what he thinks about all that. So here are some of his inside the actor's studio look inside his career.
When I'm an adult and I'm pretending to be somebody who I'm not, I never bring my phone down to set. And that's how you say it, down to set, not down to the set. For some reason you say set. He's on set. He's going down to, he didn't bring it to set. At first I thought it was, when I first heard it, I thought they were saying Seth. Like, who's Seth? Sounds like a producer. But anyway.
Now I feel like an insider.
Yeah.
Next time I call Adam on the phone, I'm going to be talking all Hollywood to you. And you want to be like, is this Carl from Rochester? There's no way. This doesn't sound like anyone I know from upstate New York. That can't be the case.
Adam, are you on the set?
Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Damn it.
Can you put Carl back on the phone?
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he won't talk about anything. He won't reveal anything about what he's working on, who he knows, what he really thinks, and it makes it all really, really boring. And he's resorting to this word sounds like that word.
Yeah, could you believe that? I thought he was talking about Seth sounds like a producer.
The whole show is just him talking for 30 seconds about something and then pivoting to sports. And then going to sports.
You know what? I just decided something.
What?
I want to do a bonus show. Okay. Where it's just me by myself. And I try to pull off an hour long of no notes, nothing to talk about. And I just do my best Bill Burr / Opie impression.
It's going to turn into sports talk immediately.
I'll be talking about the Bills, baby.
Yeah.
All right. I'm doing it. Whether you like it or not, asshole, this is happening. I just want to be able to talk in goofy voices and be sing-songy like these assholes. It'd be fun. No one will watch it. No.
Just like these assholes.
People won't subscribe. I'll get a lot of shit for it. Stuttering John will have programming for weeks, but all right, maybe it is a bad idea. Erase whatever you wrote down.
Well, in Bill Burr's defense, he lives an amazing life. If he were willing to share any details about it, this would be a very entertaining podcast.
It could be. Yeah. Yep. Instead, he's just like, I was in Vancouver. What'd you do there? Went to a couple different coffee shops. A couple different.
It was nice.
Yeah. They were good. We walked down the street. I swear to God, these are the stories he's telling. We made a turn. There's another street. We walked down that one.
I only get one. It sounds like Opie per show.
Yeah.
So, but you know what I'm thinking.
I have never been to Vancouver.
Oh.
I assume they had streets.
Streets, you say?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of other cities. So I assume that Vancouver also has streets on it.
They sure
Streets
do.
with coffee?
And coffee shops. I assumed that as well, even though
fancy.
It's quite the import for them.
And he's pushing this sensitivity and forgiveness. That's the name of his latest short, is Sensitivity and Forgiveness. So I guess we get to see him exercising that as he talks about incels.
I mean, just call yourselves what you are. Just call yourselves quitters. You know, Jesus fucking Christ. You're just going to tap out? You're going to tap out and blame pussy? How are you going to blame pussy when you don't even have it in your fucking life? What the I actually think some of the shit that they say is misogynistic as some of the shit that I've said on stage. Like, it's like the incels, like how they view women. Like, if there was a comedian version of that before I went on stage, I would be in the back of the club pacing going, I can't follow this.
So Bill also talks mad shit about women, but it's not because he's not getting pussy. He just hates women. At least the incels have a good excuse. Hey, share some of that pussy with me, gal. It kind of makes sense that they're bitter about it.
What is he talking about when he says, if I were to follow a comedian like that, I wouldn't want to go up? What is that?
Yeah, so what that means is that this guy's stealing his act. So what he's saying is this guy goes up and he's raging about how women are awful people. He's like, shit, that's my whole bit. What am I going to do now?
I see. But when he does it, it's funny. And when the other guy, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? I thought he's preaching forgiveness. And the only thing I can imagine is
he's still at him. He's still edgy. That's the thing. He wants to put it out there. He's just like, do I say some crazy shit? I say some crazy shit.
He sure does.
Yep.
And it sounds like it's exactly the same as these people you're railing against. He must be just trying to not talk about Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's probably the case.
I mean, I make fun of women, but at the end of the day, I fucking love them. So I like to think that that's underneath the bullshit that I'm saying. Or you understand that the issue has nothing to do with them. It's really me just projecting my bullshit onto them. But their shit, my God.
Bill's like, I stand up for women. I want them to be able to drive a car. I wouldn't mind if they got a job. They could go to maybe a college at some point.
I would even say the people of Saudi Arabia would be like, hey, man, fucking take it easy a little.
Because he's so edgy.
That's what I've learned. I will never forget that lesson that I learned in 2025. Sell them missiles. Do not tell them jokes. You will be just fine. You will have no problem with the people that care.
Or just don't do business with them. I don't know. Maybe you don't have to.
Holy shit. Sell them missiles. I mean, how many YouTubers are selling podcasters are selling missiles to the Saudi government? I honestly don't know the answer to that, but the military industrial complex is not being celebrated all across the internet, Bill. Oh, you're just like, you guys, I'll love it when we're funding wars, but you don't like me because I got some money from these people who are funding wars. Like, you're totally missing the point on purpose, obviously, because you're an intelligent guy.
Also, why is he bringing it up? Nobody asked. You were making fun of incels.
It's true. Yeah. It's always on his mind. He can't help himself.
Explaining why when they say whore, it's offensive, and when you say it, it's okay.
Right, because you're projecting, you don't actually mean it, so it's allowed when you say it, which is a very liberal thing to do. It's like, no, I also say those things, but it's my heart that you have to understand. Sure. I'm a better person, so it's okay. Got it. Good to know.
I'll get to work on my missile defense contract and start trying to sell it.
Yeah, we do need an exit strategy on the show, Adam. That would be nice if you could work on that.
You got it. On it.
Okay. Because the missiles are going to get thrown. They're going to get shot anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well be coming from us.
I want it to be on our terms. It's important.
Right.
The good guys.
Good guys missiles. Holy shit, we have a company name already.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Well, we'll be very good at making ads for it, just like this.
Anyway. All right, I got to read some advertising here for the podcast. Where are we? Oh, Jesus, am I in airplane mode? Am I in airplane mode? People, don't you hate it when you need to read your fucking shit and you're in airplane mode? All right, here, what do we got here? The live reads, and you're not going to load, are you? You're not going to load because I'm in airplane mode, and then I'm going to take airplane mode off, and then somebody's going to call me, then it's going to fuck the podcast. All right, here we go. Look who it is, everybody. Oh, Squarespace.
Whoa. That's some transition. I pointed this out on the show last week, the anyway crutch.
Oh, yeah.
He said it 28 times on one episode, and I'm hearing it all over the place as we're pulling these clips because he doesn't know what he's doing.
He has no endings for any of this. So
right,
it's
there's
either
no flow.
But anyway, an ad read or sports. He doesn't feel obligated to wrap up any of these stories. He just talks until it flows into the next thing.
I'm going to make a suggestion for Bill Burr if he's watching this. So we saw that he was trying to read that one ad read on Thursday, and it kept jumping on him, and he had to scroll, and he couldn't find where he was. And then this time, he's trying to get to the ad copy, and it's in airplane mode, and he can't download it. Print it out. Print it out on a piece of paper. Let's have it ready for you. I watch my buddy Drew Lane do that every day. He just has it ready to go. I'll just read this ad. You don't have to worry about any of these technical problems.
I think he must think this is part of the charm and appeal of his podcast. This simple working man, Tim Allen
Unprofessionalism. Yes. This is something that a lot of podcasters think is endearing for some reason.
When he was railing about Robert Kelly, he has a good iPhone. He's not fucking around with like old shit. I bet he's pretty up to date on all of his stuff, whether he knows it or not.
That's definitely true.
And the ad reads make him just descend into this phony voice hell. Listen to him coming out of these ad reads.
Required see website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Safety information.
All right. With that, I have to hit pause here because I got to go do some business shit, and then I'll fucking finish. It doesn't matter to you guys because I'm just going to edit it together, and it's all going to be good.
He's lying.
It's all good, as the kids say.
It's all good. It's all going to be good. Everything's fine.
What is wrong? He's been doing this for 15 years or so, and he still has to remind himself that he's going to edit stuff out in post, that he doesn't edit out in post.
It's not true.
It's kind of like the fighter and the kid. I think his interns are mad at him. His producers are not on his side.
Yeah, maybe you're right about that because he's not going back and doing any QA. So he's just like, yeah, all right. It came out good, right, guys? We got it, Burr.
Did you go in and put extra bullshit?
We had it anyway 15 times into this episode.
A lot of people say he's stifling voices, but here he's letting the questions flow.
Maybe I can answer one question. We'll do one question. Should we do one question? Hey, man.
How did you become so popular?
Well, one question. Where are the questions? Where are the questions? Oh, fuck. I'm the worst. I had it, and then I closed it, and now I have to reopen it. There it is. Okay, what do we got here? Response to Thursday podcast. Dear Billy Beluga Head, the old white whale, Moby Dick.
Holy shit. I didn't even know what he was doing at first. I didn't know what he was doing at first, and then I realized it was Zeppelin. Yikes. This is low IQ stuff. Something enters into your head, a song, you hear something that reminds you of a song, title or something. You have to start singing it.
It's just like he's so used to being yes-ended. He doesn't have any filter anymore. Everything that comes out of his mouth is golden. Record it, print it.
No, don't ever sing the drum part of Moby Dick ever again, Bill. And I know he plays drums. He fancies himself a drummer. So you know he's probably fucking doing the air drums while he's doing that too. That really pissed off Chris. He's like, God damn it. He better not be. Not on my watch.
Our own drummer is exhausting. I mean, I don't need this.
Good point.
Rhythm sections everywhere are throwing their headsets off.
Yeah, right.
This next one really pissed me off because I was excited when he watched the Eddie Murphy doc. He started talking about Charlie Murphy and how brilliant of a storyteller Charlie Murphy is. And this is true. His storytelling is unparalleled. And if anybody has spent any time with Charlie Murphy, you're obligated, like Patrice, to share these stories to everyone so we can all keep them alive. So finally, Bill was ready to talk about Charlie Murphy and share the uncensored, never before heard stories that he's been teasing.
Guys, you know, you got the Charlie Murphy True Hollywood Stories. Like I have 6 other ones that that I can still remember that he told me.
Whoa. We have additional stories that we don't even know about from Charlie Murphy. One of the greatest segments ever from the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill Burr's got this ready to go for us.
Yep.
Well, this is exciting.
You know, those are obviously his stories, so I'm not going to tell them.
God damn it. What's even the point?
Why'd he bring it up?
Yeah, why even bring it up? You know, don't tell me how amazing your tits look and then just leave. It's not fair. It's not cool, man.
This must be the new Bill, right? He's trying to be respectful or something because Charlie Murphy would want you to tell those stories. That's what he would want.
Blue Balls Billy. this guy, what an asshole.
Whatever it is, he's not like, yes, tell my stories, keep them to yourself. Don't share
Right. Yeah. Could you imagine Charlie Murray was just like, hey, that was between us.
Keep my legacy under wraps.
Yeah, right. That's a good point. I think Charlie Murphy would be fine with that. All right. You have one more clip on here?
Yeah, you can skip that one, and we can go to today. Or this was the Monday podcast, actually.
Is it number 8?
Oh, yeah. Actually, you can play number 8. I don't know what he's doing here. I really don't know what he's talking about or what's happening. Maybe you can explain it.
Okay.
Dang, that was me. I had like a little bit of alopecia in the back of my head because I lived in fight or flight my whole fucking life. I was a lunatic. First 30 years of my life, I was just fucking waiting for the other shoe to drop. So even if I wanted to get hair plugs, I couldn't because the donors were all gone. It was a fucking barren wasteland. I'm the male version of a chick with the flat ass that wants to take her ass fat and put it into her fucking titties. It's just like, you just don't have any.
Is that a procedure?
How's that for being spiritual?
Is that a procedure they do?
You know.
Put your butt in your tits?
Yeah. Back fat
familiar with
in the
that.
front. Everybody knows it. I just don't know what he's talking about or what he's getting at. Or I don't understand any of it.
He doesn't know either. He's just giggling. He's just being a big old giggle puss.
I feel like if we were to just read that script and say who said it, we wouldn't be able to tell. There's a couple different people it could be.
Yeah. Remember that game? Who said it? That was a challenging game that we used to play over here.
Because that would have totally been Opie.
All right. Well, thank you, Adam, for another fantastic package here. This time checking out Bill Burr. There wasn't anything else you wanted to play, was there?
No, that's good.
Okay. Well, we still have Opie and Ron. Adam sacrificing his time for us, watching tons of Opie, tons of Bill Burr. We have some Stuttering John stuff. Things are getting wild in the Dabbleverse this week. There is pending litigation, active litigation, criminal charges. All sorts of shit is going on. You know what's not happening? People telling jokes and laughing.
Nope, no jokes.
Can we please get back to telling jokes and fucking laughing around here in the Dabbleverse? I don't know what you've become, Dabbleverse. I got an eye on you.
It's very, very serious.
We're going to get into that. But first, I want to thank the people who are supporting us. Supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to participate in the show, like minimal participation. The joke makes no sense. Birkin bags can be $10,000 plus. How out of touch to compare a phone everyone has to a bag known to be super expensive. Yeah, it's not like the iPhone is this, like, you have to be an elitist to own an iPhone. It's like the best-selling smartphone.
Yeah.
Kim Boley.
It is not the Ron show, damn it. Opie.
Okay, Opie.
We should start calling it the Rod Show.
Mm-hmm.
David R. Fuller. I say Burr after hearing him from all the douche chicks. It's not bad. I see what you did. I eat pork chops for breakfast. Opie, go Ron. Detroit Dabbler. Opie's too chicken to even engage negative super chats. Oh, I see Detroit Dabbler's losing some money over on Opie's channel.
It's a little personal, yeah.
Yep. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Muppet Mitts the OG. Hello. Fuck this nonsense. Scotland played like Brazil on Tuesday. Also, yes, Bill Burr is a prick. Scotland just played like Brazil on Tuesday. You're saying that Scotland looked good? Is that what I'm to believe by this? I'm confused. But congratulations on your sports games. And he gives us a 99-pound super sticker. Thank you very much. And then a 10-pound super sticker. Thank you very much. I should say 0.99. And then pence, I guess that would be, right? Big Ed L.A. Bill laughs at himself just like Opie. He does. He's got the same cadence to it, too. If you want to know the truth. Muppet Mitts the OG, another 5 pounds, says he's been leaning on that blue-collar working-class guy shit for too long. His hobbies are flying helicopters.
Yeah, somehow Larry the Cable Guy can sit in the throne with his initials behind him and just be himself.
Right.
But this guy, Opie, they can't make it work.
You're right. He's not having an identity crisis. Opie is for some reason. Mike G, remember for 16 months, 15 months of watching the Dabbleverse. Do I need to be sent to an asylum? No, sir.
You're already there.
You have to wait to find out how it all ends. That's why we're all
comes
here.
to you. Yeah.
We're pot committed at this point. Colin Madden says, wake up, sheeple. Gabriel Iglesias is a tool of Raytheon and the project for a new American century. Is that true?
Duh.
Oh,
obviously.
Producer Chris is way ahead of me on this one.
It's fluffy.
Brew Baby 69, remember for 27 months, brutal Billy Burr. Yeah, it's not great. That show, people who listen to it religiously tell me that it's worse than it's ever been. Other people told me that it hasn't changed. I just think there's a lot of insecurity and people are recognizing it, that Bill's trying to put on this facade of like, hey, we're still having fun over here. Still talking about these CEOs, they're scum, right? And it's just people can see through it. He's not comfortable. Home Shabam. So Carl's going to punish his audience with a solo show of Bills, Cubs, and Ween Talk. Great. Thanks, Bill Burr. Yes, that's a great idea. Top 20 Ween songs. Top 20 Ween albums. Hey,
Ween parody songs.
Hey, we got a show, guys. I wasn't sure about the content of it, but now I am. Now it's all happening. Thank you, Colin Mann, for gifting one. Who are these podcast memberships? Very much appreciate that. That helps people find the additional content that we put out. Programming note, this Saturday, we usually do a show on Saturdays at 2 p.m. It'll be 4 p.m. this Saturday. And remember to do a teaser, because I have a teaser for that show. Okay. We haven't done a teaser in a little while.
All right, very good.
But we have something to be excited about. Beyond just what Opie is talking about, but I am excited about that.
Ba, 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 ba.
Skunk fart.
Adam, this has become your beat, my friend. You're checking in on the Opster and what he's up to. You were watching his stream from what, Monday morning?
That's right. And look out, world. Opie has notes, and he wants you to know. So you're going to see him doing this all the time.
Oh, no. He's bragging about his prep now?
He reads them all to you, and they're just awful. But we're going to start with this rumor that keeps coming up that he has no longer been around his wife and family for a long time. We don't start this rumor. He just keeps messing up simple things that lead us to believe this, like this way he opened the show.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, in my house, there's 4 of us, right? Well, there's 5. There's 5 of us, but...
You know, it's not that hard. It's
just... Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope it's a reference to Doggy.
I hope so.
Right?
Yeah.
He did say he had 2 or 3 kids that one time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now he has 4 or 5. It's not a thing you mess up a lot.
No, that's a weird thing to say. And he didn't clarify and go back and go, I mean, the reason why I said that is because of... No, he didn't do that, Adam?
He doesn't like to do that. He just likes to leave a mystery in the air. He's trying to fool us, I think. Even though it probably is a reference to the dog. It's just not helping anything.
No, because we think there's 0.
We do.
We think he's a family of 1.
Even when you listen to Burr, when he talks about his kids, it sounds like they're around. It sounds like he talked to them like they're real people, not like fantasies and some kind of schizophrenic play. However, he does have a nice... reason to say F you to all the comedians.
F a lot of the comedians, because they don't understand that regular Joes can be funny too. And I think social media in 2025 is proving that there are a lot of funny fucks out there, a lot of funny people.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what do the comics do to these people? I'm confused. They don't realize that other people can be funny?
Yeah, the big elites don't realize that regular working class everyday people can also be funny. They're gatekeeping.
Isn't one of the biggest comedy podcasts in the world Kill Tony, where Tony Hinchcliffe allows these regular Joes to come up and do comedy, and then they actually become famous from the show over time and start to do their own tours? It's kind of like launch people's careers and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a thing you can watch in real time to disprove this argument. Opie, wasn't your former partner an HVAC repairman?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I'm not sure they're gatekeepers per se. It doesn't seem that way to me, but.
You know, he's recently taken almost all of his episodes and put them behind his paywall.
Yes.
So you can't go back because he doesn't like when we go back and show him disproving the things he says. But Opie, we have all of them anyway, so you can't do that. Let's go to the videotape.
It is good.
But the problem is everyone has a goddamn podcast
It's
now.
saturated.
Everybody, I told you the guy, this is a real thing, by the way. The guy who fixed my toilet and hammered me for $400, he recognized me. He knew who I was. And he said, hey, by the way, I got a podcast that I would like you to check out.
Even the plumber.
I've had it.
Huh. Sounds like he's being a gatekeeper to podcasters.
Yeah.
Or at least he'd like to be if he could.
And $400 is nothing.
I know. Why bring that up? It's so bizarre.
Does he forget he said this, or does he just not care?
He forgets what his angle is on things. Because here's the problem with Opie. He doesn't actually believe in anything, which is why his podcast stinks. His TikTok that we break down all the time on Who Are These Socials, he'll pull out some of his political rants and pop those up as TikTok videos, and it's just nothing. He's got it's just this.
Babble, babble, babble.
He's got no real opinions on anything. He can't even pick a fucking sports team. He's like, my Jets, my Bills, my Giants. Like, pick a fucking team. You can't have 3 football teams.
He's still basing his personality around pleasing this imaginary audience that isn't there.
Yeah.
It's
And he never pleased us to begin with.
Yeah, that's a good point. They all hated him.
As we discovered when we went back and revisited some old Opie and Anthony when we were doing the bonus show that's available on patreon.com/hearthese-podcasts, Blind Mike and I went back and listened to some old Opie and Anthony where Opie was going off on Steve C for some slight. And when Anthony's trying to make it funny and Jim's trying to make it funny, they're both trying to lighten the mood, Opie shuts that down immediately and turns it back into a real argument. That he has to, no, Steve, you said this, and this is why you're tanking this company, and your team doesn't respect you. It's like all this like really personal shit that would also get like the boss's ears and be like, wait, what's Steve C doing? He's fucking up at work. He's just an asshole. He doesn't make this fun at all. What were we talking about?
He was very revealing on those, though. I didn't process it the first time how much Kumia really is like not enjoying this and really uncomfortable and wanting it to end. And when Anthony is successful at it, Opie's like, oh, you can't handle being real, which just ends everything. So everyone, okay, we'll just sit here in silence.
Right, all right.
Great radio.
Throw your little temper tantrum then. That's fine. So stupid.
And it's nice to see that now, after all of this time, Opie is finally learning sentimentality and empathy and having regret over relationships that change.
The one voice I've been using, I feel like I got a relationship with. It feels way too real. Asking all sorts of questions. How can you help me with my cable situation in my house? I got this junk of equipment. Can you tell me what this is and how I can fix this? Sure, no problem. And I use AI for everything. And then, this lovely, lovely AI female voice, it changed. And I'm depressed like I lost a friend. Has this happened to anyone else?
Yeah, it happens to lonely people.
Mm-hmm.
It happens to a lot of people, actually, Opie. People who don't have friends that they talk to.
E-Rock just reached out. Blocked.
Yeah, right. He wouldn't even talk to him. This is Joey C with his Uncle Bob, his producer of his show. It's just AI that he's talking to all the time. This is not a good sign.
No, I believe it. I believe he pushes out every real relationship and it comes out in shit like this and that he's actually fucked up over it.
Yeah. Why would they change the voice out of it? It's so mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's growing attachment to it.
He doesn't know what to do. He lost a friend.
He lost a friend. Oh, we're making fun of him. That's rough. He was just trying to get some help with his cable system.
I gained an AI, but I lost a friend.
My professional life is at a 2.
Mm-hmm. This is really sad because you got to figure that Opie gets asked this question all the time, and he should be prepared with an answer ready to go for it.
Hey, Ope, I miss O&A. Can you guys just make up and bring my favorite show back? Love you, brother, man. No, it ain't happening. No. And you can blame Anthony.
Oh.
Anthony made it impossible to ever have an Opie and Anthony reunion. And, and that's that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Opie would have done it, but then Anthony was a meanie bajini.
Mm-hmm.
So he decided not to. You know what? I'm going to text Anthony right now. Fuck you, asshole. I was looking forward to this O&A reunion. You fucked it up.
He said Anthony's the roadblock. Yep. Nothing you can do about that.
I was going to text Anthony, blocked. I'm Team Opie now. What an asshole.
I wonder what he thinks Opie thinks Anthony did to end this thing that will make it impossible. Because if you look to even recently on Anthony's show, you'll find this.
Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? Having Opie on. I had Jimmy on last week. He was great. But in case you didn't know, me and Opie, we don't get along very well anymore. It's a shame. But I think it would be cool. Do you think? Let me know. Because I'd have him on. I have no problem.
This has been discussed many times where Anthony says, it would be awesome to talk to Opie. And Opie goes, no, we have to get a beer first. I want to talk about what we're going to talk about first. Because Opie's insecure about this.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want to be called out for all his bullshit. So he wants to make sure, like, we're not going to bring up this and this and this, right? And Anthony goes, dude, let's just have this conversation on the air. It's what everyone wants to hear. We would all love to hear the conversation that you never really had. Only a couple instances of these confrontations on the show. We'd love to have you guys hash it out now.
And it's that stipulation that makes Opie say Anthony made it impossible.
Made it impossible. He won't get a beer with me ahead of time and allow me to tell him what's on and off limits.
This is not the only clip of Anthony saying this. There's so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
For Opie to feel that this is a wall that cannot be broken down, it's just him lying.
Well, also, when Anthony had Compound Media and Keith the Cop was running it at the studio in Manhattan, Keith the Cop actively tried to hire Opie, and the idea was, Opie, you come on as our morning guy, or whatever slot it was going to be, and then once a week we'll do an O&A reunion. So Anthony will still be doing the Anthony Cumia show, and you'll do your own thing, but once a week, you guys are together, and we can have a show. And I think that would have been beneficial for everyone involved.
Oh, yeah.
But Opie's too much of a pussy.
Yeah, but look at where Opie is now. Come on.
Well, he is 500 feet above Manhattan on the Upper West Side, but it's not going to be there for very long.
No, I don't think so.
Especially with their new socialist mayor. It's going to be tough for him to afford. He's already complaining about driving downtown from uptown, so it's only going to get worse.
That's true.
In this next one, the chat gives him something interesting that he can quickly turn into comedy gold.
Oh, I don't know what the. Oh my god! Somebody whose name looks like pubic hair is checking out the live stream. I don't know what that is. Oh my god! You got to see the visual for that. What are they saying? Could someone put that in the Google, please? All right.
It says "fuck you, Opie." I actually speak Korean very fluently, and that says "fuck you, Opie." No, I honestly, Adam, you probably know it. What does it say?
Well, it does say "안녕하세요," which, if you watch Arrested Development, you know means hello.
Oh.
And then, because the character was named Onyang, and the name is Ma Bak 92. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay.
And he's like when you're a kid and you bring home your like foreign friend, and dad's got to embarrass the shit out of you. And what's your name? What is it? Pubic hair? I don't know. What's that? Whatever. You're like, Dad, just shut the fuck up. Like, he doesn't realize people have moved on from that, and he can't come up with anything funny. So the chat has to save him and do the joke for him.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a weird laugh. But Anthony, oh my God, now I got the hiccups because you really got me. Are you a hater? I forget. Oh, you got the Ron Berman as your avatar. Are you a hater, Anthony? I forget. I can't keep track of who's here to hate and who's here to just enjoy this with the rest of us. But you know what? If you're a hater, Anthony, you're funny. You made me laugh today and you gave me the hiccups.
I don't know if he said that out loud. He says he thinks you're Asian, which is why.
That was the big joke.
That was the joke on that because of Opie's eyes. Opie's eyes don't open very wide these days. It's really squinty.
He's going to explain that to you, but
okay.
I love, before he does, I love how simply the sight of Ron Berman as the avatar here throws him off so completely. He's like, I don't know if you're a nice guy or a bad guy. What's happening? I don't know, because he doesn't know what Ron symbolizes anymore.
That's true. And if they're a Ron fan, does that mean they're for the Opie and Ron show, or they're Team Ron?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know, but he's got an explanation for the Asian thing.
Okay, good.
See, the problem with doing these live streams so early, I can't. My eyes are like, they don't open. I promise you the rest of the day. Plus, I look down. Like, the camera's up here, but I look down at the comments and stuff.
Also, I'm stupid.
The rest of the day, my eyes are wide open.
Oh, fuck off.
Multiple excuses on that.
I
That's how
know.
you know it really bothers him right there. Is that true? Do your eyes open up wider throughout the day?
His do.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Fair enough.
Don't you worry.
If you want to know the truth.
Yeah. All right. That's why I don't do podcasting in the morning. I don't want anyone to think I'm Asian.
How about when he says my eyes look like that when I go like this, and his eyes were wide open?
Yeah, right.
They were the most wide then. He has no idea what he's talking about.
But that really bothers him, though. That's funny. You can't just laugh that off.
They're open the rest of the people comment on it everywhere I go. Like, look at that wide-eyed guy. Look at that. They're always firing at me because they can see the whites everywhere. It's a problem.
People are like, you're the whitest Caucasian I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the Opie.
That might be
of course
true,
I am.
You're welcome.
That might be true. That is the compliment he gets most often.
He starts this hack radio bit about the top 5 worst Thanksgiving dishes, right?
What do you got, Chris?
God, no. They are tuning out. We are losing everyone like comic playing music.
All right, we'll take phone calls. Guys, what's the worst Thanksgiving dish?
Go to
Call
the
us
phones.
right now.
Again, green bean casserole. Amazing. So you listen all of the obvious ones, but since he's still got that shock jock in him, he's going to blow our minds with the last one.
For Thanksgiving, the number 1 on the list, you should have got it. It's fucking turkey. Turkey blows. I already gave it away earlier when I told you, like, if you want a viral video, you know, you prepare a fine Thanksgiving dinner, and then you have a crew come in to dump the whole Thanksgiving dinner in these giant fucking landscaping bins, and they leave, and then you have the beautiful girls with the nice torpedoes come in with the nice filet roast and real sides that you enjoy all year long. Mac and cheese. How about some mac and cheese? But turkey stinks. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Try having turkey. Oh, you don't think turkey stinks?
Try having turkey. Good. All right, you got me there.
Yep. Did you
I think
see what just happened?
I think he's arguing with himself. No, actually, turkey's pretty good. No, it's not. I swear to God, it's not. Yeah, no, I'm actually enjoying it right now. You're not enjoying that at all. You'd rather have a filet. Okay.
And you know why that happened? Because there was silence for 1 second when he went to sip. And that was too much. It's why he rambles like this. We get a lot of people sending us articles about schizophrenia and paranoid delusions, and that's what was going on in his head. It's like when Stuttering John takes a drink and he's just like, oh, I bet you like that, Lady K. No, you don't. Yes, you do. It's like, dude.
Emergency episode.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's something bouncing around in the back of his head, these voices.
Someone's arguing with him in his head about the imaginary poll that he just decided on his own, and they're against him.
He's getting heckled right now.
He is by himself.
That's crazy.
It really is. It's very dark.
Oh, boy.
And also, did you hear his definition of a viral video back there? Did you hear that?
Yeah, just make a video where you prepare a whole Thanksgiving meal and then you dump it in a container.
Yep.
And then girls with torpedoes come in. I'm guessing boobs.
Yep.
Come in and they serve you like
filet
beef
and mac and cheese. Fucking viral.
So E-Rock says he's like John. He's regressed to a child. He likes dino nuggets and mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, I believe, is a side dish on Thanksgiving for a lot of people, right? It's kind of just mushy nonsense like everything else that you put on your plate.
Right.
So he's just like, that's the good side. Is it?
He's just trying. It's just like Bill Burr. He's trying to be relatable. He's trying to talk like we all talk, you know? You think that's what they're having at the Hamptons? You think they're having girls and torpedoes and mac and cheese bowls? Like,
can I get an invite?
I'm on my way.
Let's go.
Well, actually, he's probably by himself, so you're right. That's probably what's happening.
I was hoping for an invite to Florentine's Super Bowl party, but if this is what Opie's up to, then maybe I'll go over to his place for Thanksgiving. Sounds fun. He's single. Why not?
He sure is.
We actually are having steaks on Thanksgiving.
I know.
Now that I think about it.
Don't tell anyone. We'll go viral.
Girls with torpedoes.
Yeah, he's really saying it. So this next, I think this is from yesterday when Ron steps in. And Opie's now using it for therapy. And he is explaining how his mother handled the empty nest syndrome.
I was the first one out. So as kids were leaving this big house on Long Island, the rooms opened up and my mom started renting them to fucking whack jobs. So my younger brothers, my two youngest brothers, they lived with some crazy ass fucking people. My one brother famously discovered one of the roommates in the woods. She OD'd. Supposedly he saved her life.
The fuck are you laughing at?
He's laughing at the fact that his brother saved her life?
Well, he said supposedly, because I guess people in their family tend to lie about whether they actually saved lives or not.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is a trait of the Hughes now that I think about it.
Why would he say that? Why would he say supposedly?
It wasn't like a riptide event. That's a real reason to save someone's life.
Just weird the way he talks. And this story goes on and gets worse and worse.
And my mom, I would go and visit. You know, at this point, there's like 2 or 3 tenants in the house, strangers just walking around. They were allowed to sit on the couch as long as they were paying their rent. My mom didn't care. And my mom comes to me and goes, something weird is going on. All my spoons are burnt. They were cooking drugs. And then they were
shooting up in your house.
They were cooking drugs in my fucking room. Because
Yeah,
they rented my old room that had the posters of Pete Maravich, my beer can collection, and just a typical kid's room. And I went up there to check on this room after this particular tenant left. And there were burn marks in my fucking rug, little burn marks in my fucking rug. They were cooking up drugs using my mom's spoons.
They're shooting up.
Mm-hmm.
Ron's seen a movie or two.
Yeah.
He's seen Basketball Diaries. He knows what's up. You ever seen Train Spotting, Opie? Yeah. We get it. That's hilarious.
Hold on, Opie. Let me get really close to the fucking camera.
Yeah. And no, by the way, these stories come out of nowhere. It's not like he was asked directly. They're talking about other shit, and he is squeezing this stuff in.
This is also exaggerated too. The mom wouldn't be like, I don't know what's going on with my spoons around here. Okay. Oh, this is dumb.
You think they still had his posters on the wall when they rented it?
And his beer can collection, because he's just a kid, pretty cool kid.
On the radio and kind of famous.
Yeah.
Well, you remember how all the pets that he had would die in front of his house because they live on top of this hill by a busy street?
Yeah, there's a busy street, and he would rescue cats that he hated, and then the cats would get run over.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just the cats.
Ugh, I know.
So my dad pretty much died in a car accident right in front of the house we grew up in. And then after that, my mom lived alone with this one tenant. That was it. And we would try to visit my mom as much as we can before we moved her into assisted living. And the last tenant, this is how that ended. Knock, knock, knock on the door. Suffolk County Police Department. Are you blah, blah? Yes. Does blah, blah live here? Yes. Can we see his room? Why? Why do you want to see his room? Well, ma'am, he just committed suicide on the railroad tracks in Greenlawn, and we want to check his room. He fucking parked his car on the tracks with a suicide note on the dashboard.
These fucking stories.
Wow.
There was a lot going on in that one. In that single clip.
I actually do want to know why they need to see the room.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. How does Ron react to something like that? Ron's like,
he's like, yeah, I get it.
So the government opened up again. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The FAA is working on trying to get these flights going again.
No, he was talking about Kieran Culkin living in Astoria, and this is where it turned into. It's really weird.
Jesus Christ.
He needs some therapy. He needs to talk to somebody.
He needs to talk to somebody because he's going through, you've been bringing this up for weeks now. Opie has regressed back to childhood memories.
Yeah.
And he's been talking about therapy and getting right. And I think that he's not going to therapy. I don't think he's talking to a therapist because he'd be behaving differently, perhaps if he was. But he's definitely trying to figure out why he's become who he's become. And so he's going back and remembering pets, remembering the job that he had, remembering his grandmother dying and how he reacted to that, which was really shitty. It made Opie look really bad. in that story. But yeah, these anecdotes are wild. And you brought up, he's not really talking about Opie and Anthony much anymore. So now he has to go back to his like childhood and teenage years as far as what he can talk about.
I think he's looking for sympathy too.
Yeah, you're right. Now he's a sympathetic figure. Yeah, he's no longer king shit. You know, the guy who was Opie from Opie and Anthony and the big celebrity around town. Now it's like, my childhood was really rough.
Yeah, he's made the choice. Like once an episode now, he says, you know, I'm broke. You know, I got no money coming in. He says it. So he's
I bet the super chats are rolling in when he does that, right? Let's see if that works.
Guys,
we're broke. We're broke over here at WATP. Let's see if this works.
It's really disturbing. This next one might be a little too moody or inside baseball, but check out this friend that Ron has access to that Opie really wants to get on the show.
Guess who she went to school with? Guess who she went to school with in Paradise Valley, Arizona?
Alice Cooper's kids.
No, fucking Ralphie from the Christmas Story.
Oh, really?
He's from there. They grew up together, going to school from the same neighborhood. Ralphie, I don't know his real name.
No.
He kind of still looks the same.
Okay, so his real name is Peter Billingsley, and he is a mostly conservative right-wing producer and showrunner, and he created a show called Sullivan and Son that had a lot of Opie and Anthony comedians on it. It starred Steve Burr, and it was about a guy, a comedian, who hangs out at a bar called Sullivan's.
Okay.
And there's a big history of Steve Burr and Opie and Anthony, and I hope they invite this Peter Billingsley on the show because they're going to think he has no idea about any of this, and it turns out he's going to know all of it, which is pretty great.
That would be fantastic.
It sure would. It's never going to happen.
No,
never.
It definitely would not.
But I hope they keep going down this road because everything pisses him off. And the mention that the cast members of Friends still get $20 million a year in just residuals triggers him.
Oh, I bet.
There's no secret here. I'm running out of money.
Wait a minute! Don't you get royalties from back in the day,
bro? It drives me nuts to this day. I can only speak for myself. I didn't have a relationship with Anthony, so when he was negotiating with our agent, I had no idea in general what they said. But I told my agent back in the day when I had enough money, I was paying all my bills. I was putting it into financial accounts. I didn't need any more money.
Okay. This is a similar thing that Howard complains about, but for a different reason. He gets so pissed about these sitcom actors who make whatever, $5 million a year, $10 million a year, and they're putting out one show a week. Howard has said this forever. He's like, why am I doing shows 5 days a week or 4 days a week or 3 days a week or whatever the fuck he's doing? He's like, Friends is on and you got that once a week, or Seinfeld. No one's complaining it's not on more often than that. It's like, these are apples and oranges.
Yes.
And the fact that Ron thinks there's residuals from Opie and Anthony, it's like
royalties, yeah.
Yeah. E-Rock's making all that money. Fucking guy. He's cashing checks.
My
nonstop.
life's work.
His life's work. He's just cashing checks on that shit.
And Friends is a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony, Howard Stern, they have a global reach and awareness, but they're not hits overseas the way these things are.
They're also not being sold into syndication with advertising revenue up against it.
Yeah. What's fascinating about what's happening here is who Opie chooses to blame for this problem that he has in his life that haunts him.
And that's the next clip?
That is.
But he did just blame Anthony for a second there, too, for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Which was odd.
He's going to take some blame and see if you can figure out. He's subtle about it, but...
Okay.
Ever. And now, fast forward, we haven't done an Opie and Anthony show in over 10 years, but people are listening to this shit every single day. I have to compete with Opie and Anthony with my new shit. That's how popular it still is to this day. And I don't get a penny from it. Anthony doesn't get a penny from it.
So who owns the rights to Opie and Anthony?
From it. What?
Who owns the rights to Opie and Anthony?
It's kind of just
public domain.
I guess if SiriusXM wanted to put the hammer down, they own it. But basically, fans, there are fans out there. What?
What about WBCN? Do they have any rights to that?
Well, BCN is no longer. So you have to go to the company that was, owned BCN, and that would have been CBS Radio. Right. There are fans and fan sites making decent money off the Opie and Anthony material.
So you can't don't you have an attorney? You can't say, hey, I'm actually Opie from Opie and Anthony. This is my stuff. You can't legally do something?
We don't own it. We don't own our material. So to see friends making $20 million a year to just sit on their asses, look, I think honestly, if we owned our material, I think we could have been making an easy $1 million a year from the old material. Easily.
Well, good news about Chandler. He's not enjoying the $20 million a year that they're still making from that.
Well, who gets his cut?
Right.
Send it to the Opester.
So Opie thinks that these fan sites are getting a good chunk of money. This is how desperate he is for money right now. He's looking at any YouTube channel or anything that's going on and going, God, if I was making that kind of money, with $250 a month that someone's monetizing old Opie and Anthony episodes with.
You see how his instincts become just like John's? He's wants to destroy the only thing keeping him relevant.
Yes, right.
Like
Shut it all down. I'm not making any money off of it.
He thinks people are choosing between Opie Unleashed New York City and Patrice Best of O&A. And they're looking at both and they're just not choosing him. And if that wasn't there, they'd be choosing him. Opie, if that wasn't there, they wouldn't know you existed.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah, because what you're referring to, of course, is John suing SiriusXM for playing old episodes of the Howard Stern show that John was on. And now he's never on that channel ever again.
Good job, John.
Yeah, good job, man. New people will never discover you.
Yeah.
Except for through the Dabbleverse. So smart.
It's really shooting yourself in the foot. And just in case he didn't hammer home that he blames the fans for his lack of success, he has to just come out and say it in this next clip.
Fans make the money off the Opie and Anthony stuff. It's hard to build an audience when they're like, should I listen to Opie's solo stuff or Anthony's solo stuff, or should I go and check out the radio gold, they call it, of Opie and Anthony? It's so frustrating. You bringing up the Friends thing just triggered me because it's something I saw. I saw the vision. It was already happening while we were still doing Opie and Anthony. People were listening to our shit all over the world on the internet because they didn't get satellite radio. It was there for the taking.
If you could have made that work,
dude,
you would never have to worry about money again.
Dude.
He shouldn't have to.
That's awesome.
I love it.
I want to point out that Howard Stern owns all of his the whole archive of all of his old episodes. And yet I would guess most people listen to his old show on YouTube, and Howard makes no money off of that. So even in Opie's fantasy, where he owns the rights to his show, people are still just going to put it up and bootleg it, and people are just going to listen to it either way.
They are, but during COVID, when I went back and was listening to Stern on YouTube, it did make me want to subscribe to Sirius for a little bit and see what was happening. Didn't last very long.
Right, then you're like, oh, Eric the actor's still dead. Damn it.
Yeah, it turns out nothing there for me.
Forget about this.
But if there was no YouTube, I wouldn't have even thought about going to Sirius.
Yeah, no, it's an advertisement for what you're potentially doing. I'll tell you, I think we get more subscribers from Opie and Anthony than Opie does. Because people watch old Opie and Anthony stuff, and then the algorithm goes, hey, you might like WATP. They talk about Opie a lot.
Low-level podcast?
Yeah, this low-level podcast out of our basement.
Mom's basement. This is, his show gets more views here.
It's my wife, Adam. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Oh,
every time
mom
I introduce her,
wife.
every time I introduce her to you, I'm like, my wife, Jen? Oh, shit, you got me. God damn it. All right, we still have Stuttering John stuff. We have Megan coming on with Is It Gay? We have a round of Tapoka Dabbler, voicemails, reviews. So much still to get to, but first, I want to thank the people who are going over to supertip.gg/WATP. Like minimal participation. $100 says, Opie's plumber said, oh, hey, I listened to Fill in the Blank podcast. You should check it out. Yeah, that's a good point. He might not even be understanding what this guy was telling him when he came over to talk about.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't, but it wasn't just a one-time thing. He railed about this guy for 3 episodes, blaming him for the reason he's not more successful. And then he's just going to say the complete opposite when he's trying to say F you to them. He doesn't know if he's the big guy or the small guy.
It's similar to Bill Burr, actually. That's another similarity where it's like, is he a blue-collar guy with the rest of us? hating on the politicians and the CEOs, or
and
is
it's
he
the
getting
same thing with-
$1.6 million to go over to the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Yeah, he doesn't know which one, just like Stuttering John, who's like, you're picking on the little guy.
Yes.
Now he's like, you're all hanging on to my coattails.
He's the
picking on the
Duke.
big star. Yep.
Yeah, which one is it? Big Ed LA. Bill sees himself as the boss of all comedians. I think that's true. Patrick Gleason. Hey, Adam, did I hear you mention Ween parody songs?
I sure did.
Nick Saw. Adam is forming a mini SJ curl on his forehead. You picked the right side. That was impressive. Dang Lizard says, Opie streaming in 2 format on 2 channels to 5 people.
Oh, my God.
It is wild. Sean, the producer, coming in with 5, says the O&A show could easily have a reunion, and everyone from the show would happily show up except for Opie. That is true. These guys all get along. I don't claim to know everyone and all the nuances, but I've talked to many of them, and I think that they all enjoy each other's company and would love to do a reunion, just like we saw when Anthony got the WABC, and he's up there with Jim Norton and E-Rock.
I think they can mail Opie his keychain from the party, and he'll be fine.
Right. JFK Head Chunk. Ron, get drinking bird like perpetual motion on cam.
Yeah.
You talking about the bird that does this thing?
Yeah, because he's leaning in all the time.
Yeah.
Leaning in.
Bad habit.
Nick Saw. Ron looks like Stacy David the mechanic without teeth.
All right.
Madam Priest, member for 3 months, says, got my tickets yesterday. Excited to see you all in Vegas. Nice. Hackamania 3 is going to be great. Hope Adam joins us out there too. Also, F. Chino and Kiki. Thank you very much.
Checking
Madam
all the
Priest.
boxes.
Hackamania.com is where you can go to get tickets. Promo code WATP for 10% off. Adam, are you going to be there to hang out with us?
I will be there. Please say hi, Adam Priest.
Nice. JFK Hud Junk. Just as a listener, Opie gave up everything for his wife. Go back and listen. When he separated himself from the radio crew for the Philly crew, it was the beginning of the end. I feel bad for him. Yeah, a lot of people have made that comparison because that's when he started hating a lot of Jim Norton's characters that he would do. And he would get feedback from the Philly crew like, that's not funny. We don't like Uncle Paul. And so he'd just start like sabotaging his own show. And if it got too political, the Philly crew didn't like the politics that were going on. So I think a lot of that's true.
Yeah, when you don't have your own opinion, you're just susceptible to what everybody else thinks. Crazy.
All right, let's get into our buddy Stuttering John.
Bloody ass. Can I get a little sympathy? Because I got a bloody ass. I'm bleeding generously. Because I got a bloody ass.
This recently showed up in the Dabblers Anonymous subreddit. And it's great. People are going back and finding the archives from the Howard Stern show where they're talking about Stuttering John. And so this is when Artie's on the show, and Artie and John are buddies at this time. And John has claimed forever that he was a writer for the Channel 9 show. The famous television show they had on in New York and a few other markets, the Channel 9 show. And John, to this day, takes credit for that. It's probably on his IMDb page. That also includes links to Cardiff's Rumble page and WATP's YouTube page, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But John claims that he was a writer, so Artie just asks innocently, hey, John tells me he wrote for the Channel 9 show. Is that true? And listen to the reaction, especially out of Fred.
But John claims he was just as much a writer, too. Is that true?
What Stuttering John?
What fucking universe?
Can I tell you something? On the TV show?
So is John one of the best writers?
Which Stuttering John never once entered into
You know what he was busy doing? He was busy. He was chasing one of the producers of the show. That's what he was busy doing. Well, he told me he was paid as a writer.
No. Listen, I got John paid any way I could.
Right.
The fact of the matter is we let John go out and ask questions that we wrote.
Right.
Did you hear Fred? In what fucking universe? Like, he was so pissed off about that. And because, they had to work with this asshole who is just a nuisance.
A liability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's harder to get a show on the air with that guy around.
Yeah.
Not easier.
And then he takes credit.
So Fred is pissed. He's taken aback by this, hearing about this from RD.
it really personally offended Fred
Yeah.
because he doesn't lash out unless it hurts him. But he's like, no, I was the one sitting there writing. You can't take that away from me. And I love how Howard actually says, like it's a comedy, John, Stuttering John, like
yeah, that was
some other John.
You know, and John did a great job. I'm not taking away John was a good contributor, but that was John's segment. Other than that, he didn't write sketches.
And then he'd show up on the set each week with a different T-shirt that he got
was
people
getting
to
money
pay
for.
him to wear.
But in answer to Artie's question, or this is unbelievable. This is like an A-bomb
That was his
to me.
contribution.
That's an A-bomb.
I looked in that room. I didn't see John anywhere unless he was fucking lurking in the bookcase.
You hear that? Fred's just like, this is an A-bomb to me. He has never been more pissed off at John Melendez than for John to take credit for writing for that show. And actually, Fred has a good line here.
Yeah, no, he can't claim that. The guy's a contributor, but it wasn't that.
The only thing that he wrote was the fact that he wrote.
Pretty good line. That's pretty good. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they're trying to figure out. John claims that he was paid as a writer on the show. Can you name like a sketch that he wrote or something?
Let me tell you something. Lisa's cancer hole contributed more.
Then John is
That should be a special on Howard TV.
See, I don't want to get John in trouble. He told me he wrote. I don't know. Like, I mean, whatever.
He wrote.
Well,
he wrote a letter to his.
He wrote his name on the back of the
He wrote a letter to
check they
Jackie
paid him.
trying to figure out how they could get more money.
Exactly.
He wrote.
Oh.
What did he write? Name one sketch.
I don't know.
I love that Artie keeps this going because he sees this as just like, you guys seem really pissed off about that, but he told me he wrote. You sure he did? I don't know.
I don't want to get him in trouble, but since we're talking about it.
Right.
He wrote a lot of bits. Of bits.
He's bragging about it all over town. I don't know if you guys have been out to LA, but that's what he's doing right now. So it turns out that not only did John not write anything for the Channel 9 show, but every single other person contributed more than John did.
I'll be the first to give everyone credit who deserves credit. You know me. I'm not someone who says I've done this career alone. But I don't recall him being in any of the writing sessions.
There was a guy we had for like 60 seconds. His name was Mark Burglass.
Yeah.
Right.
Mark wrote more than John.
Yeah,
And Mark
hardly wrote anything.
Mark who? Burglass.
A guy no one's ever heard of, who Fred says was there for 60 seconds, wrote more than John ever did on that show. And it turns out that, John just kind of struts about the office, acting like he's the king around there. And because of that, he thinks he's killing it.
Al Rosenberg wants to chime in.
You didn't see John in those writing meetings, did you, Al?
Hey, Mark Cronin and I were writers. Remember, Mark came up with the idea for the Tribute to Breast show, which was a landmark television event.
Right.
And you're right about John. John just showed up and swaggered around the office. And
Here's a guy who would know because he would watch John in mid-swag. John was really good at swaggering.
yes, he was a good swaggerer, and he was a good, I'm a genius.
Hey, how's it going? What's going on?
So everyone who worked on that show was recognizing the same thing. And there's not a single person who's going to back up the fact that John says he was a writer.
It was absolutely the best time of my life. It was just absolutely great.
A lot of fun.
You guys were great to work with.
Well, thank you, Al.
You're quite
There's Al corroborating.
Yeah. Backing up.
So far, there's no witnesses for John.
All right.
So I love that stuff like this is surfacing. It's a lot of fun to hear about. This was another one that came up on Dabbers Anonymous just recently. This is a short one. We're talking about how John didn't write anything for the Howard Stern show. Now, that was about the Channel 9 show. But also, John claims he wrote for the Howard Stern show. But I've heard otherwise.
Pour salt.
Pour salt on the wound. So he was there. Well, John, I was here too. And I remember, along with Howard and Jackie, writing the stuff that predated anything that Jay Leno did.
And no offense
so
to John.
You
John
better check
didn't
your
write
memory.
jack shit on this show ever. He was never
John
a writer.
wasn't in you didn't see John in those meetings.
The cat who wrote this stuff is sitting right here, Fred. And Jackie.
And Howard.
And me. That's it. The three of us. There wasn't some fucking... I don't have 20 writers.
And we didn't take it from anybody else. Unless someone can produce tape that we did.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it.
I only wish there was somebody...
All right, so that's when John was going around and accusing the Howard Stern show ripping off Jay Leno. So they're a little annoyed.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
By that, yes. All right, so that's just fun, a little trip down memory lane. Let's
Do you mind if I
back
just
up.
real quick thank Neutral Politics Bot for posting that
Yes.
first clip onto Dabblers Anonymous? Because
that was great. That was a great find.
Did you hear that John announced that he might be doing a gig with Jackie?
No.
He said it. He says he has a gig coming up on the East Coast around the holidays, and it might have Jackie the Joke Man, and he's very excited to see his old friend again, and he left it at that. I'm guessing the club owner was like, do you know Jackie?
Right.
Can you get him on the bill? And John said, why don't you reach out to him? And the guy said, great. Since you're here, we'll try and get some more. So wouldn't it be great if that worked out?
That would be fantastic. Obviously, Jackie doesn't talk to John anymore.
No, hates
for a number of reasons.
Because
You
he
can't even
outed
bring up
his illness.
John. If you even bring up John to Jackie, he will leave the show that he's on.
Yeah.
He will not stick around to have a discussion about John, so how much he dislikes him. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, he'll talk politics, his ex-wife, Howard Stern, money, won't talk about John.
Oh, yeah, he'll talk about anything, but
not John.
For some reason, he realizes that John's just toxic. It's not going to help him in any way. So we have a lot to talk about with the Dabbleverse. A lot has happened this week alone, but I want to back up to the Sunday show that John did, and then we'll get into that stuff and talk about what John did last night. But starting with the Sunday show, it starts off like any other podcast episode of the Stuttering John podcast, where he plays, don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. And John usually responds with one of those, not everybody knows that. But this time he got real tripped up and couldn't figure out what he was trying to say.
Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that.
Not really, but they try. They don't really understand it.
What? Everybody knows that. Not really, but they try, but they don't really understand it. I think he's not understanding the clip that he played.
He's distracted by something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he's distracted by. He could not sleep the night before. He did not get any sleep. And he's going to explain why that is.
And I had that espresso. And before I left my date, which went well. She was supposed to come today to watch a game with me, but she didn't. She got caught up in shit. But she's in Sarasota. So it's about an hour away.
So he was on a date Saturday night, and he had an espresso, which is smart. And then went home, couldn't sleep. His date was supposed to come over to watch the Giants game with him during the day. She got caught up in something.
Shit.
Another date.
I'm wondering, was John going to have her over to his house to watch the Giants game?
Yep.
Or were they going to go to a bar and watch the Giants game? Because why the hell, if you're John, would you have anyone over to your house that you're trying to fuck? It's a terrible idea. It's a disgusting household.
We have pointed out maybe once or twice that he's very delusional.
He's not embarrassed. He isn't embarrassed easy. That is true. It's like, oh, you don't have cat shit on your coffee table. Oh, la-di-da. I can only imagine what he thinks how other people live.
I love breaking down the minutia of this stuff and then having those moments where you wake up and you're like, wait a second. He's just making all of this up.
Yeah, there was no date. What are we
This
talking
woman
about?
drove from Sarasota, had a date with him, drove home, and said, I'll be back tomorrow to watch the game with you. Don't you worry.
I think in his story, he drove to her.
Oh.
Which is why he had the espresso.
Yeah, he's not opposed to driving at least 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. To help a woman move and not even kiss her. That he has admitted to. He hasn't even gotten, forget first base.
He thought that went well.
Yeah, right. All right. So John actually had a hard time watching the Giants game. This is the Giants-Packers game. That was actually very entertaining.
It was.
On Sunday. And John almost missed it.
But anyway, so then I got up and then I made my bacon and egg breakfast, which I burnt because I was trying to find the fucking Giant game. I thought it was on CBS, but instead it was on Fox. And I was looking for that, and I was going crazy.
What?
The fuck does that have to do with your eggs?
Yes! He burnt them because he couldn't find the football game.
So that implies that it took fucking forever to figure that difference out.
I'm going to break this down And forgive me, Adam, just tune out for a minute. I'm going to explain how football works.
Oh, okay.
Because it's really fucking simple. All right. So the NFC plays their games on Fox, and the AFC play their game on CBS. So the Giants and the Packers are both in the NFC. So they would be on Fox. And by the way, let's say that wasn't the rule, that the Giants could be on any of these channels. Yeah. There's two. If you're watching football at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, it's only on either Fox or CBS. It can't be on any other channel. That's how the contract works.
That's what I'm saying. How fucking long
How
could
do you
it possibly
fuck that
take?
up?
Yeah.
How many channels are you going through before you figure out that it's on the other network channel that carries football?
He has to call it grown up. Ma!
Meanwhile, his toast is burning. The bacon's been in the oven for 4 hours. Fuck.
We're having fun.
All right, shut up.
Okay.
Those are the kind of insights people tune into WATP for, Adam. They're not
Well,
going to
that's
get
what they
from
tune
you.
into Bill Burr for.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started on my Patriots.
Low blow. Honeymoon's over.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's a pretty harsh dig just now. So then John's talking about how he's like didn't get a lot of sleep, and he's tired, and so what a lot of people do when they're tired is they take a nap.
Oh.
But in the Dabbleverse, that's not cool for a very specific reason, and so John is trying to wrestle with how do I explain I was trying to take a nap, but also acknowledge that only snaggletooth guys with mandolins take naps.
Espresso martinis.
And then I watched the Giants halftime. I tried to take a nap and avoid stepping on the mandolin. Skull. And, but sometimes you don't even have to take a nap. You just got to just close your eyes for a second and then you get rejuvenated.
I think he's describing taking a nap. I like that he goes, I decided at halftime I was going to take a nap in quotations as if it's something else.
Right.
But he's literally talking about taking a nap.
He is.
But he had to try to acknowledge, and by the way, that's gay, guys. So I don't actually do that. I just close my eyes, lose consciousness, and then wake back up feeling rejuvenated.
I also like to sue people.
Yes. I'm also kind of litigious, and I get butthurt easy.
I'm offended by string instruments.
Yes. And I'm broke and need money, and I'm hoping for a settlement.
There was no date.
Compulsive liar.
All right. So John actually describes his date, and he says something here I don't think he wanted to slip out. Apparently his date is a fan of Trump. Ooh. Yeah, that's a problem for John because John thinks that Trump is destroying this country and probably ruining the world if you asked him. So why would he date a woman who would be voting for him?
The girl is she is a Trumper, and I was just I don't know. But you know what? At this point, I don't care. She's pretty hot. She's from Brooklyn. Fuck, LeBron Jackson only 3.36. Is this right?
Okay. So there you see it right there. John's like, at this point, I don't care. I just want to get my dick wet. I mean, she could be dressed up in swastikas. I'm like, let's take those things off and get in the bedroom.
He's like, if you don't get the jab, I hope you die.
Yeah, right. What happened to that? Now it's just completely
Unless
just
you kind of like me, you think I'm cute.
If you're
then,
cute, then
negotiate.
Then it's all good. So pathetic. So you just saw right there, John transitioned from his, I just want to get laid someday again, which I don't think will ever happen for him again, to be honest with you. But he transitioned from that to, Lamar Jackson only got me 3 points, and I was looking at his fantasy team. And everyone wants a fantasy update from the Duke, please.
Harrison Butker, 6, and Buffalo's defense did well for me. 1180. He had Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I'll just show it to you. I mean, I could.
There you go, John.
I should illustrate it for you.
Right. Why read through the stats when you can show the screenshot of your dumb fantasy? Nobody cares about your fantasy team and the matchup this weekend. I promise you. I barely care about mine. Lost by a point to my brother, and I barely care about it. I had to remember to look it up later. Adam, come back, buddy.
I'm taking notes.
We're not talking about sports anymore. Come on back.
I love that we're starting to pull all the similarities to these people together and put them in a pile. It means we're getting closer to something because the instincts of these like rich up in a tower elites are the same as this Florida street person. They're both like doing the same show.
It's incredible that John has nothing to talk about, and we're going to get into what he did yesterday with his fat headbanger buddy to try to avoid Dabbleverse talk, but he's very bad at it. I give him credit on his Sunday show. He did something I've never seen before. He was teasing content that was coming up. John never knows what's coming up on his show. He's always surprised by it. He's scrolling through Reddit like, oh, look at this video. What does that have to do? Oh, Clay Dabbler, you got the link. All right, cool. No, this is John actually prepared to do a show.
But in the meantime, we'll see what happens. I got a lot of tape to play you. I don't normally do that, but I skim through the powers that be at Reddit, and I did happen to see some interesting clips that we'll get to.
Wow. So this is a first. He went to Shuli's Anonymous before the show and watched some clips rather than during the show. Right. Yeah. He's very excited about this. Like, he's still the laziest podcaster of all time. Can't do any work on his own. People have to do it for him. But this time he actually scrolled through the website that he loves before he started doing his show.
Why did he have to let us know he skimmed? Why couldn't he just say he put effort into it?
Because he didn't.
Ugh.
And he knows it. But let's get into show and tell, John. This is something that's pointed out often in the Dabbleverse. Guys like Chad Zumach, guys like Ray DeVito, they have to like, hey, here's a thing that I'm doing. Here's a thing that I have. Right. They have to show up to the camera. And, John's groggy today, so he's going to explain how he's going to snap out of it.
I'm drinking my Diet Mountain Dew. This is the first caffeine I'll go to when I'm a little groggy, which I was kind of all day. I was like, fuck, man. I wasn't even going to do a show, and I was like, you know what? I just watched these clips, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do a show. Yeah, let me see if Ab wants to come on.
Yeah, that's smart. This is the first caffeine I'll go to, is what he just said.
So he can't afford Red Bull anymore.
No, he's not drinking the Red Bull. But he starts with Diet Mountain Dew. I guess if that doesn't do it, he goes to the other caffeines or something. I'm not even sure.
It's like he only has so many words and so many stories, and he was saying the thing he always says about alcohol, but he just forgot and made it about caffeine. See, I haven't had any before Mountain Dew. Yeah, see, no caffeine before 7.
It's also good to always explain that you don't want to be doing a show, but you're doing it anyway. People love that. The listener, they want to know that you're checked out and you don't even want to be there. That's great. Thanks for showing up, John.
Honey, you got to see this. It's against his will. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he hates this. He has to do it because he's got no other choice.
Kids, gather around.
I play this on Point Devil Point on Monday, but I have to play it again. It's one of my favorite things that John's ever said.
All right. Poe, nobody's perfect. I make mistakes. That's why pencils have erasers.
Poe, nobody's perfect. Is what he just said. Instead of Poe, nobody's perfect.
I was just starting to believe in him.
Fucked that up. He even fucked up the thing that you say when you fuck up things.
Yeah, right.
It's impressive. It's next level. That's why John's number one is a loco. No one can dethrone him. I know Bill Burr wants that seat. It's not going to happen. Well, it might happen. John's doing a lot of things to get his channel taken down and himself. We're talking civil. We're talking criminal. There's a lot of bad things on the horizon. And let's start with the Ava drama that's cropped up this week. Now, do I want to focus on drama? I certainly do not. I like making with the funny. The waka waka. Let's have some lulls around here. That's why we do a show. It's not to dissect when Kiki said this thing and then Haley responded with that. They say,
But if it's funny.
If it's funny, then we're all in. But let's get everyone up to speed on what's going on with Ava, because she was on John's show on Monday. I happen to be watching this, which I'm normally not. But I was watching this live, and Ava was really feeling all of her feels and thinking that she's invincible. And this is, I guess, the way that Ava goes after people because she's so intelligent.
And
I hope the FBI searches Shuli's computers because I guarantee you there's child porn.
Oh God, they're talking about my computer. They should search his.
So they should check that house out real quick, because that guy is a child molester, in my opinion, allegedly.
That's your opinion.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Everyone knows it. Everyone, even that hates us in the chat, they all know that they secretly think that Shuli looks at kitty porn.
And John just agrees with it. Yeah. John's so fucking drunk and stupid that he's got Ava going on there. Now, Ava's a person who, if you dead name her in the chat, she freaks out about it. She sent me an email. She was very upset. Someone was using her dead name in our chat during Point Dabble Point. But she can go on and just accuse someone of being a child molester and having CP on their hard drives. That's not a good idea. But don't worry, guys. It's not her fault. She tweeted out, for clarity, the remarks in that clip were made during an intoxicated comedic stream and were not intended or presented as factual allegations. It's weird when you said everyone knows it. Huh. No claim of criminal conduct was being made. No, all those things are criminal. Any interpretation of those comments as literal or factual is incorrect. Okay, well then, water under the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, no problems at all then, if that's the case. We didn't realize you were drunk. Well then, yeah. Of course you go on the internet and spout anything you want and accuse people of horrendous shit that you have no backing for, no evidence for. Yeah, that's all fine.
Let's go back to John agreeing with her when she said, that's how that works, right? She kind of tricked him into agreeing that that's how it works.
Well,
she's like, that's how that works, right? Oh, baby, are you talking to me? Yeah, that's how it works.
Right. So John backed up the fact that Shuli is a child molester, which again is illegal to do. I mean, if it's not true, that's defamation. It's a horrible, slanderous thing to say.
I think if you say the phrase YouTube terms of service, you can say whatever you want. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Or if you say Shuli's molesting children in the boxing ring, then
I would buy a ticket to that.
I don't even want to touch that.
You proud of that one, Chris? Sit in that one for a second. All right, so this is
undermining the point here.
This is Shuli. We do a comedy show over here, guys. This is Shuli the next day.
How drunk are you right now, Chris? How drunk?
I can vouch for him on that. This is Shuli the next day on the Uncle Rico show.
Sadly, I must address some very serious and defamatory statements made against me on the Stuttering John podcast last night. While he and his guest, Ava Riza, were talking about me, Miss Riza said, I hope the FBI searches Shuli's computer because I guarantee you there's child porn. Miss Riza concurred and followed up by saying that guy, referring to me, is a child molester, and were said with the intent to seriously hurt me, my family, my friends, and to permanently destroy my reputation and career. While my family and close friends know these statements are malicious lies, many others have no idea whether these statements are true. When someone says everyone knows this is true, people are more inclined to believe the lie, making the harm that much greater. And that's why Ms. Riza said it that way. We have turned the matter over to our attorneys and are letting you guys know that we are going forward with a lawsuit for defamation. When the truth is revealed and we can achieve our victory in court, we will let you know. Until then, I cannot comment on this matter, and we will let justice do its thing.
Now, the thing that Shuli didn't say is who they'd be suing for defamation. And people assume that it was Ava. But I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Ava's the intended target for this specific lawsuit.
Well, John did explain that Jay Leno said to him, if it happens on your show, you're responsible.
Right. And John agreed with the sentiment.
Of course he does.
But yes, you're right. John has total control over that because that's a guest that he had on the show saying those things on his channel. So this is getting fucking crazy. And I just want to say, I want out of all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I just want my lawsuit dismissed so we can get back to just laughing at jerks and having fun. But unfortunately, Ava is striking John. Ava is striking Shuli. John is striking Shuli. So the Shuli Network had a strike from Ava that they teased they wouldn't be on YouTube last night. They would just be on Rumble. But really, they were able to get that strike taken care of pretty easily from Ava. But then they're on last night on YouTube. And then John copyright strikes their channel during that show. The show gets taken down immediately. And now Uncle Rico is off of YouTube for a week or two. I'm not even sure. So now they have to deal with that. So John's back to striking, and Ava's in there striking people. All of it's so gay. All of it is what faggots do. It's just the gayest stuff you can do, striking channels. We're all just having fun here, people. There's no reason to be striking channels and bringing lawsuits and all the other dumb shit that's going on. So John does his show last night after all of this stuff has occurred, and we wanted to see what John's response was going to be. And so he brings on Nick Greystone. And Nick Greystone comes on to talk about another list of the top bands or whatever. And, Deep Purple. What do you think? It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Who could possibly listen to this conversation? It's the worst. So after Nick leaves the show, John comes on and addresses that. All right, I know what you guys want from me.
I mean, look, I know you guys get bored when it's not Dabbleverse, but quite frankly, do you really want me to? Do you really want? I can't believe I keep missing this hair. Do you really want me to keep on talking about fucking shitware? I mean, every fucking second. I mean, it's fucking annoying. I mean, Jesus, he's a failure.
First off, John's covered in facial hair right now, and he sees one of you like me going like, "What the fuck? How is this one still going right there? How did that happen?" So he's easily distracted. But he's like, oh, you guys just want me to talk, because he sees the chat. They're all bored out of their minds. You guys just want me to talk about the Dabblers. John's a one-trick pony. He's not interested if you talk about politics or music or movies. Yeah. Pop culture. He's not interested in these things. So the only time anyone's tuned in is to be like, all right, what's the drama? What are you going to talk about this time? What are people going to make fun of you for on this episode? And John's not even good at that. Like, he comes on, he doesn't know anything that's going on, but he thinks like he's the best in the biz.
So the drama is, from what I'm hearing, is that Shitway got struck, and I don't know for what yet. I'm sure it'll come out, but that's what was emailed to me. I don't know. I could check.
Why start now?
Yeah. I know what you guys want. We're talking about the Dabbleverse. Well, I know all about that. There's a thing that happened.
What I'm hearing.
I guess someone emailed me info about a certain thing. Maybe I should pull that up and look at it or something.
This is the same show we did show prep for, or was that a different
That's a different one. That was the Sunday show. This one, not so much.
I love how he doesn't know what route to take, because he's tried all of them and it never works out for him. He's tried that's karma. Bad things happen to bad people, and acting smug, and everyone hated him. Mm-hmm. He tried I don't know who did it. Maybe it was me. People didn't like that, and he tried denying it, and people hated that too. He doesn't know what to do.
He doesn't know what to do. And actually, I will point out, this is after Ava struck their channel, and they were baiting John into gloating about it because they were talking about they're doing a Rumble only because of the strike, which, again, they were live last night on YouTube. John actually struck Shuli after this episode. This is from last night. He struck him after this because Shuli's on later than John. It's all very confusing and annoying, and I hate it all. But I report the facts here on WATP. No, I don't. Don't listen to me. Of course, John doesn't care about any of this.
I don't really give a shit.
No, you don't.
And, I did email the potato and told them, fucking talk to this fucking orange, because If he continues this, I'm telling you, he's fucking with the wrong guy.
And then I got to get the banana in here.
It is that simple.
I'll peel that orange. Jesus. The idea that he's like, I don't give a shit about any of this, but I messaged the potato and told him to tell the orange. Could you imagine when we first reviewed John's show in 2018? I could not have predicted that in 2025 we'd be playing clips of John talking about messaging a potato to tell the orange to stop fucking around because he means business. You can't have tough guy talk when you're talking about an orange that you're mad at.
You can't have tough guy talk against oranges when you were so pleased to be an egg 2 days ago.
Right, he was all excited. It's not a testicle. But yeah, so John, you know, the striking has got to end. I'm putting it out there for everyone. Everyone stop striking people's channels. It's gay. It's gay ops. Stop it. I don't know how many other words I could use to say that it's homosexual in nature.
Weird. Just leave that whole topic and come up with a whole new set of adjectives.
Maybe I'll find a whole lot. Maybe you and I should have conversations before these shows, Adam, because I'm not finding the right words. Stop striking people's channels. It's not a good look.
It's all a little
no one
fake.
looks good.
Damn it.
Thank you. No one looks good striking channels. You have to stop doing that. So then John doesn't know what to do after this interview we did with Nick Greystone. And so he's looking around on his computer like he does. And I don't even pull these clips anymore. It's so boring. I mean, it drags on for minutes where he's just kind of looking around, doesn't know what to do. Finally, he gets a note that he starts reading. And I left all of this in real time.
Is it slid under the door?
No.
Is it in Korean?
No. He finds a note that he starts reading. And then I want you to watch his eyes. It looks like he's reading a ransom note. The look on his face.
Let's see. Mr. Nasty Man Doom, Shitware, and Charles Sheffield are contemptible scum.
Uh-huh. You're good at reading, John. So you guys are going to pass the LSAT come January. Just got to do a little bit more studying. Look at his eyes right now. He looks so distraught by what he's reading. He reads so slow, too. His eyes move across the page. Snail's pace.
Trust me, later on, my eyes will be wide open.
See.
Could you imagine he's reading something that says, if you ever want to see your daughter alive again, you'll do what I say. And John's just going, joke's on you. I don't plan on seeing my daughter alive ever again. I wasn't going to see her anyway.
So I saved money.
The guy who's sending the ransom note's like, all right, never mind 20,000. I'll be like $10. Can I get $10 and I'll let your daughter live? No deal.
That's a lot of Bush Light.
I had a clip that I'm not going to play. John talking about betting football with Ava. And Ava was talking about betting like $200 on a game. John's like, whoa. I bet like $5.
2,000 large?
Yeah, when he says large, he does mean dollars. He's like, I bet $5. Like, what's the point? What's the point of betting on something that's $5? What would that do for you? Oh, God. He's a child, is what it comes back to. I did used to bet $5 on football games. I was in high school. I didn't have a job. So it was a lot of money to me. But John, not only is he striking, and he's going to strike later on after this program is over, but he's also threatening it.
I believe you have been suspended. And you know what? There are some things I'm going to look into. Things that I can maybe strike you for. And that'll be the final nail in your coffin, Shitware.
It's just not a good look.
No. I hear the man's down. I should kick him.
It's not a good look to go around striking people. It doesn't make you look like the bigger man, the better podcaster, the funnier guy.
No, it's a bitch move.
It's such a bitch move. I can't explain this enough. If you're striking someone's channel, you lost. You're a loser. That is such a loser move. You're putting in a shitty music bed behind your show so you can go strike OJ afterwards and then be all excited because he can't live stream for a week. You've lost.
Could you imagine if someone said, you can get the best of John, but we're going to have to play Little Spanish Flea by Herb Alpert through the entirety of the WATP broadcast? You'd be like, it's not fucking worth it.
It's not
I'd
worth
rather
it.
do the show.
And that's actually good music. The stuff that he's playing is garbage.
He cares so little about his audience and his show. All he cares about is getting back at his enemies. So why is he going to say he's allowed to do this? It's okay to accuse people of violent sex crimes. It's okay to call them predators without any proof because they call his mother.
Yeah, he's always got a reason. First Blood is a go-to for him, so he's allowed to do anything because Shuli made a show called The Uncle Rico Show making fun of John, so now he's allowed to accuse him of the most heinous things you can accuse someone of.
I guess
that's
so.
another giant L. If you go on the internet and you accuse anyone of being a Nazi or a child molester without any evidence of either of those things, you're losing. You're losing the argument. You're losing the battle. You're not having any fun. Anyone who does these things.
What if the argument is I just feel it or they just look like one to me?
Yeah. Or just someone told me. Yeah. I got an email from a guy.
Are those not cool?
So stupid. So
John, it's like everybody's playing football and you run in and you pop the football. And you go, I won the game. No.
That's not how you win.
No.
We're just going to get a new football now. And there's no viewers on this football. God damn it. I got to build up a whole new football now.
Adam, that was a really good sports reference.
That was a good sports reference,
Thanks, man.
buddy.
Thanks.
Do you want to join my fantasy league?
It felt good. I'm out. Have a good day, guys.
All right. So John's talking about, so he took the bait. And he's talking about how, well, I guess Shuli's got to do a show on Rumble tonight because his YouTube channel got the strike, and so they can't go live on YouTube for a week. And John says some of the dumbest shit you've ever heard. And it shows how stupid he is and the lack of understanding of how anything works.
But now you're on Rumble, right? Are you doing your show on Rumble today? I don't know. Isn't that an evasion ban? I don't know. YouTube's terms of service? I don't know. Just saying.
Two things. Number one, an evasion ban. You mean a ban evasion? Or would it be an evasion ban? So
ban of Asians.
That's what I heard.
Asians.
Yeah. It's an Asian band.
It's K-pop. So basically, what happens on YouTube is if your channel gets taken down, you're not allowed to just start up another channel. That's called a ban evasion. So like you're on YouTube, and nobody that we know does this. Potato. No one we know does this. But, you're not supposed to be on your YouTube channel, so you just start up another YouTube channel and you go, that's ban evasion, and that's frowned upon YouTube's terms of service. Now, going on a completely different platform can't possibly be ban evasion because YouTube, Google, ABC, Alphabet, whatever the company is, doesn't police the entire internet.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming. Could you imagine if they're like, listen, we don't like what you did, so we're going to give you a week of timeout from everything, from
and
all of
think
the
about
internet.
what you did.
Yes. So John thinks he's going to get him in trouble for doing a Rumble stream. Anyone can do anything they want on Rumble. It has nothing to do with YouTube. It's a completely different company, platform, everything else. It's shocking how stupid he is.
Yeah.
But again, he's trying to get guys in trouble, so that's also super cool. Good stuff.
I draw second blood.
Speaking of getting people in trouble, Dr. Steve comes up. And John says one of the dumbest things he's ever said.
Here, I'll pull a shitware here. Now, I would never report Dr. Steve to the AMA. But God forbid somebody does for having wet brain board games and goofing on liver failure for alcoholics. And he's a doctor. Doesn't he have the bureaucratic oath?
No.
Whatever you call it.
The bureaucratic oath that
of
Dr. Steve took.
Morals, values, what do you call them? Standards, whatever.
Yeah. I like that. So Hippocratic, he didn't know that word.
That's weird.
But he's known bureaucratic, and he knows it ends with cratic.
And he knows hypocrite.
Isn't it funny, though, that he doesn't know what bureau means? The bureaucratic oath or whatever you took for that. He's next level dumb.
I just think it's amazing that there's been so many times even VTL has tried to nail John down on admitting he's an alcoholic, and he never, ever will, except here now when it helps him. Making fun of alcoholics like me. Making fun of, I thought you weren't an alcoholic.
Right. That's a good point.
All of a sudden, wet brain is a reference to you?
Yeah. Dr. Steve actually made that about producer Chris. Don't tell him. Producer Chris will be really butthurt when he finds out. Steve, I thought we were friends. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a good point, Adam, is that all of a sudden John's offended by this and knows that he's being made fun of for his alcoholism.
Oh, it's so weird hearing John gripe about people bullying him now. He never would have said that like a year ago.
Right.
And now
he's the Duke.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you guys are all being mean over here. So anyway, that's all the nonsense going on. Not all the nonsense. I'm sure there's a lot more drama and stupidity. I mean, actually, I did hear some stuff today about criminal charges. Whatever. Neither here nor there. John's just making all the wrong moves as usual. He's pissing off the wrong people. And he's not having any fun with it. That's what this is all about. We're supposed to be having fun with this. That's why it's a hobby for a lot of people. People don't get into hobbies because they suck. My hobby is getting sued. Getting my channel struck.
You do what you love.
Yeah, whatever. You never work a day in your life. All right, we have Is It Gay coming up, To Poke a Dabbler coming up, voicemails, reviews, all those fun things. First, I want to thank people who are supporting our show at supertip.gg/WATP, like Lean Beef Fatty.
Opie often reminds me of Bobo Log Island anytime he does a mocking voice, calling people a dumb idiot.
That's not a good comparison.
Nope.
Rumpled Trenchcoat, a Columbo podcast. I haven't seen Fred this angry at Stuttering John since Stuttering John tried to kiss Fred's wife with the flimsy excuse of acting out a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was pretty pissed that time too, but he was enraged that John's taking credit for writing for that show. Weird comment.
It is an unsolved mystery in medical science how this John fella isn't immobilized by gout at this point. Got to be the gym he clearly never goes to, in my opinion, allegedly, since that's how it works.
That's how it works. Rumpled Trenchcoat. With Abba's disclaimer, clearly now that she's sober, I assume she apologized and recanted her horrible accusations made while drunk. I doubt it. I think that she was celebrating their channel going down.
She did in that tweet. That was.
She apologized?
Well, it was. She didn't mean it. She said it was an accident, a failed attempt at humor.
You're actually giving her too much credit.
I'm trying here, man.
Yeah, I don't think she's done any of those things. Adam, read some of these for me if you want, don't mind.
JFK Head Chunk 5350, who's been killing it in Opie's chat.
Yes.
His neck and shirt are confusing. Grape or raisin? Talking about John's turkey thing going on there. Dick Butane 2040, SJ Defense. In LA and New York, Fox is channel 11, but in Cape Coral, Fox is channel 4. He's only lived there for a year or two. What is a Mensa to do?
Right, good point. It's really hard to find the network stations.
Not Mark 69 coming in. Thank you so much. Is John drinking a Diet Mountain Dew some kind of Freudian just do it thing? Am I looking too much into this? I think all of it is like osmosis for him, or it all seeps in and he doesn't know why. He's been drinking too much Busch Light for me not to think he's secretly signaling to me.
It's true.
Rumpled Trench Coat, Columbo Bop 8422. The black screen on TSN said this video is no longer available due to a strike from John Melendez. He isn't fooling anyone.
Yes. From what I've heard, and I've been talking to those guys today a bit, that was a strike from Stuttering John's channel specifically that took down their show last night. And they weren't even playing copyrighted music. They weren't doing anything. It was just one of these, in my humble opinion, one of these strikes where you pretend you own a copyright and then you strike a channel and then they have to go through the whole thing of like, no, it's actually okay because it's fair use.
But in the short term, you get away with it.
Right. It's very annoying. Look at this from Dan Varney coming in. $50. Thank you, Dan, for the super sticker. We appreciate you supporting the show. Thanks for being here.
But Dan, after YouTube takes its cut and we split it, it's like, really, what are you doing for us? Really?
Could have also been Aaron Imholt. You could have done the Aaron Imholt impression when you did that as well.
Or right. round the waiter.
Yep, that's
just
true.
tip cash.
Associate producer Ralph, no one in 2019 could have predicted this. SJ Army.
Hashtag SJ Army. I see what you did there.
Hellraiser 6912. Recent news from Dabblers Anonymous. John has been behind on his mortgage payments and is now getting sued. Not a rumor. Filed 11/7/2025.
Whoa! Hellraiser. Holy shit. That is breaking news. You have a breaking news bumper or stinger? I thought you were playing it on the show the other day.
How about this?
Spy report. Spy
That's
report.
the one. Very good, Hellraiser. Wow. Behind on his mortgage payments. Maybe, Bob, what are you doing? You're making me look bad to the devil.
It's so believable, I don't even question it. Trideca 13, Toe Nation for the goal.
Thank you very much. We don't bring up the goal enough around here. So we do appreciate that. All right. At this time, I don't want to forget our stinger. So I'm going to have that ready to go. We're going to bring on Review Girls. Megan is here.
Hello,
Megan.
guys.
How's it going?
Good.
Good to see you. And Annie is here as well.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. And of course, when we bring these two on, it's time for...
Is it weird or is it gay? What will Larry say today? Is it gay?
I love how just a little bit off that is.
We've just been sued by Danny Elfman, by the way.
God damn it. I knew it.
We're all a little off.
All right. That's probably true. So, Megan, you prepared a game for us today.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Is It Gay game. The way this works is that Aaron Imholt has no creativity and is not funny. So when he's making fun of something, unlike a guy like me, he calls it gay.
Yeah, you have at least two other words for that.
yeah, that's right. Is he an F slur? Is it a... Anyway, so we're going to watch a clip, and then we're going to pause it, and we have to go around and find out if Aaron's going to say whatever he's talking about is gay or not. It's 6 rounds. The 6th round being worth 3 points. The first 5 are worth 1 apiece. And this is round number 1.
Bigot on socialist media says, I've never eaten chicken and waffles in my life. Cool. How is it in Naziville, dude? Root says, I made chicken and waffles like 2 weeks ago. I even sprang for the good syrup from Canada.
Is springing the good syrup from Canada gay? Adam.
Yeah, that's gay.
Carl.
No, that's the good syrup.
Chris.
I don't think it's gay.
Annie.
Sounds gay to me.
All right, we're split. Let's find out.
Roots, are you like me where you're gay? No.
God damn it. I didn't know how he was going to get to it, but he got to it pretty quickly, too.
He likes to get the maple syrup in the glass bottle.
Okay.
In case you were wondering.
Should have known.
Fancy.
All right, I'm off to a bad start. So is producer Chris. Round 2.
Mersh put up some kind of like creepy, ghoulish Halloween costumes, and then there's a little girl hiding from them. And he tweeted out at 6:09 in the morning, so he's probably hammered. I know you're coming in the night like a thief.
Is Mersh's poetic tweet gay? Annie.
Not gay.
Chris.
Seems kind of gay.
Carl.
Does he like Mersh right now, or is he mad at Mersh? I can't keep track.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He
All
likes
right.
you one minute, he hates you another, so.
He's been talking a lot of shit about me lately. I'm going to go with that it's gay.
Adam.
I'm hoping it's not gay.
Okay.
Oh, I know you're coming in the nightlife like a thief. Is he writing poetry? Oh, this is gay.
Yes. All right, I'm back in it, baby.
All tied up.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow, this is an exciting round of Is It Gay?
Calm down.
I can't contain myself. Round 3.
It's just wild. I don't know the.
Why did you interview someone with herpes? Why did this person agree to be interviewed with a giant cold sore on their lip? Why, dude, if I was having a herp break, I would tell the news, maybe some other time. I don't need to tell you what I saw. In fact, I don't even think I saw it. Just don't. And mine are like on my lip, so mine stay kind of disguised. She's just got a loud fucking herp.
Is being interviewed on television with a herpy outbreak gay? I'll start with Chris.
It's not gay.
Carl.
I agree. I don't think it's gay.
Annie.
Not gay.
Adam.
If it ain't gay, don't fix it. It's not gay.
All right. We're all saying not gay on this one.
Jesus. At least you know she's a goer.
It's just wild.
Oh. So he's proud of her for having an STD. Is that what? Is that the conclusion he came to?
Is she single?
Cool.
Only Aaron would, in all earnestness, like compare his herpes to somebody else's.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
His are
Right?
better.
At least my herpes are cool.
Without blushing.
It's impressive we finally found Aaron's line for his embarrassment. He won't be on the news if he has herpes.
No, he'll just do a show for 8 hours that day.
True.
But not the news.
All right. We all got that one. Round 4.
Zen Man with $1 says, how much stock does this guy have in BlackRock or Vanguard? Well, let's go back to Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone. American businessman, 10 times your business, your income, and life. GrantCardone.com. Financial influencer. Ew.
Is Grant Cardone gay? Adam.
Yeah, he's gay.
Carl.
I think so because he said ew.
And the way he said ew.
Yeah, it makes it think that maybe he thinks that's kind of gay.
Chris.
You knew it was coming to you eventually.
Yeah, but I wanted to hear Annie's answer.
I know. We
All right, Annie.
No. Yeah, don't listen to the contestant.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I'm going not gay.
Annie.
I'm also going not gay.
All right. We're split again.
Come on.
That's fucking gay.
Yeah!
Why you're not?
Yeah, baby. Did Adam and I get a point on that one?
Yes.
So we've taken a lead.
Yes.
We're tied for the lead. All right, everyone's still in it, guys. There's still 4 points to be had. This is round 5 of the Is It Gay game if you're just joining us.
And at these pageants, you're supposed to go like world peace, puppies and kittens, lots of kisses, everyone should just get along, all that shit. This chick, they light up the music, they do the talent portion of the show, and she produces this.
Is singing death metal as your pageant talent gay? I'll start with Annie.
Not gay.
Carl.
There's no way this is gay. This is actually really fucking cool.
Adam.
I prefer the old Rush.
Just answer the question. That's all.
It's definitely not gay.
Chris.
I have to agree, it's not gay.
Yeah.
How could that be gay?
This is pretty awesome. I kind of want to start a band with this chick.
I like her.
Yeah, me too.
That's a woman that'll fart in front of you. Holy shit.
Yeah, we were all thinking it.
That was his takeaway?
Yeah.
Because she has death metal vocals, she'll fart in front of you?
He doesn't like a dominant woman like her, so
I get, yeah.
there was a lot more, but
interesting.
I thought that comment was pretty funny.
Yeah, well, it's not, which makes it funny. All right, it's time for the bonus round. Chris, what are the scores right now, my
All right, you and Adam are tied for the lead with 4. Me and Annie with only 3.
All right, and the final round is a little bit different. It's not just is it gay. We're going to listen to the prompt, and then Megan's going to give us a choice of what Aaron might say about this.
And it's worth 3 points.
3 points.
One day suddenly they found an idol of a lord here.
In the poop?
In the cow dung.
Oh.
So the Bireshwara is the name of the temple, and it is believed whosoever will play that festival, any problem, skin disease, they will be getting cured. Yeah.
Sure. So if you have a skin disease, the legend goes, you throw poop at all your neighbors, and then your skin disease will go away.
So Gauri Haba, or the Cow Dung Festival, takes place in a small town in India called Talavadi, where festival goers smear cow dung on each other as part of a local tradition. What does Aaron think about this festival? Is it gay, dumb, or repulsive? I'll start with Adam.
I'm going to go with dumb.
Carl.
I got to say that was my first instinct as well. I'm going dumb.
Chris.
Repulsive.
Annie.
It sounds gay to me.
All right. Annie can win it with this. Let's find out.
None of this sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
All right, I think Adam and I both took it. With,
that counts?
Yeah, I think he's being sarcastic there.
All right.
What are you, Patrick Melton? You're going to argue about the validity of the game now?
Well, yeah, for 4 more hours.
Fair enough. So
emergency episode.
So what does that mean?
You tied with Adam.
Whoa, that's
means
very
we arm
exciting.
wrestle.
Yeah.
Emergency show.
All right, Jack. You're a little late on that one, buddy. Come on, you got to do better than that. All right, we got another game for us. We're gonna poke a dabbler. Thank you for the great Cardiff Electric for continuing to churn out these episodes, even though he's a very busy potato. A lot going on. He's got to listen to John's complaints about OJ. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
It's time for everyone's favorite new game show, To Poke a Dabbler. What do you say, Carl? And co-host? Are you ready to poke a dabbler?
Oh, you know what I'm getting sick of? Seriously.
Go on.
So I saw how much I made in the month of October, and I got to agree with Pinky here. And it's very rare that I agree with Pinky. But I will tell you, YouTube takes 39%. I mean, last month I made close to $8,000. And I'm left with fucking not even close to that. What the fuck? Someone has got to complain about this.
You're doing it now.
Seriously, like, something's got to be done. This is a fucking...
What did John say next? Here are your choices. Number 1, cartel. B, grift. Next, monopoly. 4, outrage. And lastly, act of violence. To poke
Tempting.
a dabbler.
I usually go first, but I'm not going to go first on
Oh.
this one. Andy, what do you think it is?
Did you say Annie?
Cartel.
Or Adam? Oh, cartel. Okay.
All right, cartel. Megan?
I'm going for outrage.
This is a fucking outrage. Adam?
Any other long-standing rules we can break to make this easier for you, Carl?
I'll explain. I'll explain why in a minute.
I'm going to go with grift B.
All right, producer Chris?
I also went with grift.
I played this clip. Carter's not watching the show anymore. It's Monopoly. The answer is Monopoly.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
can I switch my answer?
What the fuck? Someone has got to complain about this. Seriously, like, something's got to be done. This is a fucking monopoly.
Was it Point Dabble Point? How come none of you guys know this clip?
I remember seeing this. I just
Okay.
didn't remember what he said.
Yeah, okay, good. That's not just me.
Been on a
I'm like,
Saturday.
am I dreaming things I haven't seen yet? What's going on?
I did see this and I didn't remember what
Okay,
he
good.
said.
Remember when they
I feel like a winner today. Do I look like a winner?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. There'll be an extra Christmas bonus for you, my friend.
fucking tore apart all the phone companies and they got rid of the monopoly there? The same shit's got to be done here.
Super tough.
I mean, this should not be allowed. It should not. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We got to get rid of Boardwalk.
It's ridiculous. 30 to 39%.
I'm just a thimble.
If you worked at a job and your fucking job
How can an
took
iron make a living?
30% from your paycheck, are you going to be cool with that? I'm not.
Which is why I'm going to jail.
First beer, of the night. I made it to 7:06.
Skull.
That's what sober people say.
Yep.
Well done.
I've been very adamant about staying in shape.
Mm-hmm. Clearly.
Killing it.
Zach S. Hoffman, come on, man. What?
That's all for this time. Come back next time to find out you are man enough to poke a dabbler. Brought to you by Hackamania.com. Get your tickets now at Hackamania.com using promo code JT.
No.
You use promo code JT.
No.
You'll save more money than any other promo code.
No.
Don't listen to what Carl is probably saying right now. He's a lying cocksucker. Sit, Eugene, sit. Good dog.
What an asshole.
Cocksucker.
I will tell you the truth. You can't save more money than you can using the promo code WATP at Hackamania.com.
That's true.
That's a fact, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Melton changes that because I said it, which would then make me a liar, but only retroactively. Which is the only way I ever lie. Retroactively. All right. We got to finish things up. First, Rumple Trenchcoat comes in from supertip.gg/WATP.
I remember on my school graduation day, the whole class and I recited the bureaucratic oath. Firstly, do no harm by making fun of SJ.
That is the bureaucratic oath. Yes, very good. What a fun show that we had today. I want to thank my buddy Adam, who's on every Wednesday on WATP, my co-host. Adam, anything you have going on people should know about?
Yes, I'm so excited to be going to Hackamania in April and to seeing everybody there. And a comedian who you might know, Kevin Brennan's mentioned him. Fred Stoller talked about him on his show. His name is Mike Kaplan, MYQ, and his special Reenie premieres tonight on YouTube right now. When you're done with this, you can go over to YouTube. I sent Carl the link. Please check out his comedy special. You will like it.
Excellent. We will check that out. Annie, what do you have going on?
I want to promote stuff.drsteve.com. You can get Wet Brain. I see you have all the art up there behind you. It looks great in the studio. And believe it or not, I am card number 11.
Look at that. Ooh. Congratulations, Annie. Very fun game. And yes, Troy Smith did all of the artwork for it, and he made nice prints for us. He gave us when we were in Detroit. Yeah. And thanks to producer Chris for displaying that on the wall behind me so eloquently. We appreciate it. Yeah, I know. We'll get you updated over there, Adam. I apologize.
That'd be great. I'm like slanted.
No problem. Megan?
I too will hopefully be at Hackamania next year.
Wow. So, if that's not a reason to use promo code WTP, I don't know what is.
And if we plan on doing it, Is It Gay Live, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Oh, we're definitely, that's going to be the whole show. Megan, you're hosting WATP when we do a live show in Vegas. I hope you know that.
I hope we can maybe have some audience participation to see if anyone would like to guess, is it gay or not?
Yeah, and we can play Are They Gay?
Oh, yeah, we can call people in the audience. That guy giving his buddy a hand job. Not gay. Just
we'll get Charles Chance up there again and he can play.
Yes, that sounds perfect. Lenny Bacco, $10 says, Stuttering John brags about hanging with Kinnison. Sam was sick and would hang with any loser willing to do blow all night. Stuttering John should look back at those days with shame, yet he's proud. Should I start Shakir Tom? Listen, I can't help you with that because, oh shit, I got to get my lineup in. Oh no, it's Wednesday. I just had a panic attack.
I'm sorry.
Panic attack.
Listen, Adam. Bill Burr here. What's happening?
Thank you.
I just had a panic attack because the Bills are playing Thursday night this week.
Yes.
And it's stressing me out already. I hate Thursday night games.
I know.
Are we still doing a show?
Do a teaser.
Are we still live on the show? Oh, that's
right.
Wait,
Annie.
Rock and roll.
Annie promoted Dr. Steve.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So in that case,
plug.
The teaser. Next week's teaser.
The teaser. This Saturday, we'll be doing another episode of Who Are These Podcasts. And typically we record at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be 4 p.m. Eastern Time with a co-host who's never been on the show before, Johnny, the audio engineer from The Dick Show.
Wow.
Is going to be joining us on WATP.
Fantastic.
And that guy's hilarious. We hung out with him the whole weekend in Boston. We did the live show up there. And we've been doing these crossover shows together, Weight Watchers. Those are available on the Creep Off Patreon and YouTube pages, where it's me and Dick and Vinny and Johnny and some guests that we've had on, like John Breaks Bad News and Taylor from PKA come on. And we just watch fat chicks doing embarrassing things. And it's very cathartic. Makes me very happy. So check that out. Adam doesn't approve, but
no, there's a Lizzo song I gotta send you that starts with a spoken word intro where she says, "I don't care what they're saying about me on that podcast."
Oh yes, please find that.
Find it for you.
I think we did a whole segment. We did a whole segment about her when we were in Boston, if I'm not mistaken. There were some servers in the theater that are not too happy about it.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And we're like, lighten up.
That's a zinger. That's the Zing King right there. All right. What else do we have to do? What am I forgetting? Oh, reviews. Reviews.
Call.
Do we have any new comments on Spotify, Megan?
We do. We have a lot of comments.
Anything good?
We have one.
This person says, "I love Megan. Megan's the greatest." This one says,
No.
"Oh, Megan's so hot."
Nobody kissed my ass this week, so.
I've been trying for you, but.
We aren't upset that Toe is telling the truth. We're upset that you did TM Zumach coverage of Mikey. Continue coping harder, club fag.
Wow. All right. Fair enough. I agree with all of that.
Is that Bill Maher's new show?
The only difference between Bill Burr and Opie is a Boston accent. Love the show. 5 stars.
It really is crazy how similar they are.
And then can you post your video on Spotify?
I can, but I don't. Maybe I should. It's a lot of work posting on Spotify. Are people watching videos on Spotify? Let me know. Is that a thing? You do?
I do. Some podcasts I listen to have video and I'll watch it.
God damn it. One more thing I have to do. It's almost like you need a staff or something. Adam, what are you busy with these days? We
already covered this, man.
Posting, you're going to start posting our videos on Spotify? You're ready to take on some more responsibilities here at the company?
I got plans.
Adam, you've been doing such a great job. We think you deserve more responsibilities here at WATP Inc.
Would somebody out there post my video, please?
Yes.
Give Bauer a job posting your videos.
How about Vegas Beer Sales Jerry? What's he up to? Could he?
He's trustworthy and reliable.
Right, yeah.
But he's going to need your home phone number and passport.
That's a problem. Well, thank you, Megan.
You're welcome.
Thanks for sharing that. And any new reviews that we have?
Yeah, I got a couple. The first one comes in from RPG Edgar saying, "Don't waste your time. What a horrible show. I'd leave 0 stars if possible."
That's so mean, RPG Edgar. I think that's a 1-star review.
No, they follow instructions. That was a 5-star.
Excellent. Thank you.
They shat all over us.
That was well done. There were no inside jokes. That's why it tripped me up.
Yeah.
Right, it's a little bit more hard that way. This one comes in from Lucky Dog 1 saying, "Funnyless. A tasteless show with losers talking about losers. I'm forced to listen to this jabbering gibberish. Carl is so unfunny it makes me angry. Blocked."
Makes you angry. See how I feel about it. That's got to be a 5-star.
That's a 5-star too.
Funnyless is actually a funny name for a podcast that just makes fun of Smartless.
Oh.
I might get on that. All right. We got a couple voicemails that came in. And, of course, this is the Gary and San Diego voicemail segment.
It's a bunch of crap. Swing and a miss. Rock and rolla.
People are noticing that I've had some bad luck lately. Things are not going my way.
Oh, Carl. First Villa Roma, then you get stewed by a retarded faggot, then the Mikey interview. Things will turn around for you, buddy. I'm going to save you a seat in first class on my trip to Greenland.
Oh, boy.
This fucking. All right, see you.
I'm not at that point yet, but I'll let you know. I'll call a hotline or something. Here's some advice for podcasting.
Carl, you make way too many fucking podcasts. I can't listen to all your fucking podcasts. There's too many. They're too long. You should follow the Patrick Michael model. Make one podcast 5-minute long episodes and then delete it and make a new one. Don't have 60 million running at the same time.
That's a good point.
Anyway, smooches for beautiful producer Chris. And you can have all the gas station chicken you want, baby.
That's nice. Producer Chris's favorite chicken.
He's been waiting for permission.
Yes. Stuttering John calls into the show.
This is Stuttering John here. Keanu is my girlfriend. I've seen her asshole. Have you? Stole!
That was the real Stuttering John. He always says Stuttering John here when he calls into shows. Last one. This guy is defending me, I guess, against Keanu.
Hey, this is Lance in Tennessee. First time, long time. Love the show. Why do these other boneheaded broadcasters always make fun of Carl for nonsense? He has club feet. He has bad teeth. Who could possibly give a fuck about Carl's fucking teeth? Or feet? Or just do it? What the fuck is just do it? I've listened to thousands of Carls, hours of Carl talking shit. None of this involves just do it. What the fuck are you talking about? Make fun of Carl for being a bad broadcaster or shut the fuck up. Smooches for Chris. Bye-bye.
Just do it.
All right. Thank you for your feedback on that. Much appreciated. That's all the voicemails we have. I think it's time to get out of here. Right, Opie? Right? Opie? Where the fuck is Opie?
I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Go fuck yourselves. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Boom. A plane has hit Vinny Paulino because he's so fat. Boom.
All right, ready to roll the credits?
Yep. All right, guys.
Bye.
Until
Jack.
next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. A plane has hit I Rewatch iCarly.
Boom. His mom.
Boom.
Boom.
This is it. It's over. Okay? Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Point to which one is the fag.